Hey guys, what's up? Lumpy Ice Cream here.
With the Tim.
We got episode, I think it's 8.
8?
Yep. 8 of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like we should let off some party poppers at episode 10.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
We should go get some.
Yeah. Do something special for episode 10.
Yeah. Not another Q&A, that didn't go so well the other last time.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway,
so we're going to start off with a little bit of fan correspondence.
From the comments on the last videos.
Yep, we got a few first on the before the flood reaction. We got a few new ones.
Okay.
All from the same person.
So, you can read them out in this one.
What?
You can read them out.
Yay! I get to do something. That never happens. Alright, these are all from Annie Who Cares. Okay, so, well, by now you probably know, but the Monsters Scream was a guy from Slipknot, added with tech stuff, and the rest was a huge actor. Yeah, I knew that beforehand, I just forgot about it upon watching it. There's like 3 people behind the Fisher King. So, yeah, the other guy, the guy who actually provided the voice was Darth Maul from Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what order I'm supposed to be reading these in, but oh well. But I still wonder how the girl knew so much about him. Do they had lessons like introducing you to the Doctor, a mystery man who really exists, or what? Or did I miss something? Do my lack of references and English words sometimes. Yeah, I just presume, you know, she studied up on him.
Yeah.
Similar to how Osgood would,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Crazy. Who hates the guitar? I mean, come on. Literally just using the potential there. I wouldn't even mind if someone uses a piano if one of the actors can play it. This is all just coincidence. But especially boys, men's, and teenagers and their rock phase or older people will love it. So, basically the majority. Yeah, I'd be totally cool in seeing a piano.
I literally don't know why anyone wouldn't like the guitar.
Yeah, the guitar is fucking awesome.
Like, I know there are people that don't like it, but
yeah, it's
Jesus Christ,
weird.
why?
Yeah, and then moving on.
I would disagree with saying that the majority of people who watch the show are boys, men, and teenagers.
Yeah, true.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Now it's on the... I'm going to read these ones because I'm on this video.
Yep, so, Series 9, Episode 5.
Okay. Most disliked video we have.
Yeah.
But anyway. Love this episode to bits. Damn, Season 1 was on-off for me, but Season 9 was not disappointed. Has not disappointed me even once so far.
Yep. Now this one's a bit of a troll comment.
This episode was the worst thing I've seen this entire year. The ending was fucking retarded, and Cheesy Stephen has disappointed me again. So 1.7 out of 10, the New York Times.
Yeah.
Okay. Great bait, mate. I rate 8. 8 out of 8. Yes. Thank you. That was awesome. You know the great thing is that if I wanted to kill myself, I just have to climb up on your ego and jump to your IQ.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
That's clever. Andrew Fish, well done to you. Applause.
But I don't condone that kind of behavior.
Yeah, don't condone like stuff. Yeah, whatever.
But good job.
That's witty.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, that was cool.
And then underneath that language.
Yeah. From Sleepy Dalek of Death.
That's quite obviously Steve Rogers.
Yeah. Obviously.
So let's discuss this episode a little bit. You just watched it then.
I literally just watched it 5 seconds ago.
Yep, and thoughts?
I thought it wasn't too bad. Like, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah.
I mean, Maisie Williams is great as always.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah, it was a good episode, but probably not the best.
Yeah, no, I think it's probably the weakest of the season so far. Hopefully, it doesn't get quite weaker than this. I mean, I give it like a 6 after that viewing. I think Joel just summed it up the best when he said it's probably average at best.
Yeah.
And
it's just one of those very generic episodes.
Yeah.
I did like the whole flashbacks to Series 3.
Yeah.
Series 4, I mean, not 3.
Not 3.
Yeah. The flashbacks to Series 4 were really
Yeah.
cool, because you don't really see that very often.
I still don't know how John Frobisher works into it, though. Because when Moffat thought of casting Capaldi, he went to RTD and said, "Can you?" Because RTD had a massive plan for it, and then he said, "Can it still work?" And he's like, "Yeah, it can still work." So I'm trying to think where Frobisher would work into that. For those of you big Finnish fans, I'm not talking about Frobisher the fucking penguin, okay?
Yeah, you are.
No.
He was also played by Peter Capaldi.
No.
I want to see Peter Capaldi play a penguin now.
Big Finish / like books or shit. I don't know where Frobisher's fucking from. Nor do I care. It's a penguin. Well, he's a shapeshifter, and he just takes the form of a penguin. I don't know why. Like, out of all the forms you could take, why a flightless bird?
Because why not?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Someone explain that to me, why Frobisher, takes the form of a penguin.
Why wouldn't you take the form of a penguin?
Because it's a flightless bird.
Would you take...
I'd rather a bird that can fly than a flightless bird.
That's exactly why he's a penguin. Because birds that can fly are too mainstream.
I mean, it's got flippers. It's like...
Yeah. It's awesome. Have you not seen penguins before?
Yes,
penguins
I have.
Are fucking rad.
Anyway.
Penguins are my shit.
So, yeah, it's probably the weakest of the season so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully it the season can still go strong.
Yep.
Next week's part kind of looks like, a little bit of but we'll see. I mean...
Looks interesting.
Yeah. Then again, I did say the same for Under the Lake and Before the Flood. I'm like, this looks a little bit but that really surprised me.
Yeah.
So maybe next week's can be better.
Yeah.
So, moving on to our topic this
Topic of the week.
Which, following on, I guess, from last week, the tail end of last week, we're going to be discussing some theories.
Just a couple
that
theories
we have, or some that we've read that we really like. And
a couple theories from around the place of pretty much anything.
Although for me, it's one theory I've read, 2 I have of my own.
Yep.
So, would you like to start?
I will start off. Well, okay. This is a theory I've had for a while, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Water polo is just polo in water. See, it's not really a connection you would make. What is it? Like, I'm not sure I've seen many people make that connection between water polo and regular polo. I don't know, it's just... Yeah. Starting off strong.
For fuck's sake, okay. Well, a theory I heard, and I just can't get it out of my head now, is the Qui-Gon was a Sith Lord all along.
I have heard that. Like, not just that he was a Sith Lord, but there was a theory that I kind of support a little more. That was like Qui-Gon was a Grey Jedi. Like he's sort of in between.
I believe that's called a Dark Jedi.
Dark Jedi.
Yeah, because
Dark Jedi,
there's some
Grey
theories
Jedi.
running around that Mace Windu is the same.
Yeah.
The one thing, or the main evidence behind Mace Windu being a Dark Jedi is he kills Jango Fett in cold blood.
Yep.
Jango was unarmed and could have easily been captured.
Yep.
And, taken in and stood trial for everything he's done.
Yeah.
Yet, Mace Windu kills him.
Yeah.
And he's very eager to kill Palpatine.
Yeah.
So, I like that theory as well, but when I heard this Qui-Gon is a Sith Lord theory, I was like, damn, that's pretty cool. But then when I rewatched Phantom Menace, it makes so much fucking sense.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so pretty much everything he does in the movie benefits the Sith Lord.
Yep.
Sith Lords.
Yep.
More than the Jedi. In fact, it doesn't really benefit the Jedi at all. And pretty much everything he does in the movie can either be looked at as evil or stupid. You can either look at it at one way or the other, and you know, the Sith Lord thing makes his character seem a bit more interesting, whereas if he is just a Jedi, he looks incredibly stupid. Like, possibly the most
Give us some examples.
Alright, well, I'm gonna give, like, there's some, you know, that are, like, up here, and it's like, yeah, that's definitely crowning evidence, but then there's, like, little things that I've just noticed. So, when he's trying to break into that room, and he's, like, plunging the lightsaber through the door, why doesn't he just use the Force to open the door?
That is a good point.
Why does he take the slow method around it? And it's like, it's a lightsaber. All you literally have to do is like that, and then like that. Instead, he plunges it, and he's like taking this really slow method of opening the door.
I think George Lucas was still trying to figure out how the fuck lightsabers even work.
Yeah, it's like that. And then this is another little thing. But he saves Jar Jar's life. That's pretty evil in itself.
Yeah.
But, Jar Jar in the second movie gives emergency power to Palpatine.
Yep.
So he would have to be alive to do that. And literally, I think Jar Jar would probably be one of the most stupidest people to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that is like a grand plan because, you know, I don't know if they could see that far into the future to say that. But, you know, he does that scene. This guy's stupid.
It's a lot of little events happen in the first three movies in order for Jar Jar to be on the Senate and to be able to give Palpatine those powers. Yeah.
So what else? A little tiny bits of coincidence as well. Why doesn't Darth Maul just straight up kill him on Tatooine? Why is he only using one blade of his double-bladed lightsaber? And for anyone who wants to say, oh, well, the only reason he had two blades up was because he was fighting Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. No, he was using two blades to fight him on Naboo when the red walls, laser wall things are cutting them off. His lightsaber is down. Yet he ignites both of them when they come back up, and he's only fighting Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he just simply just do that on Tatooine, and boom, Qui-Gon's dead?
That's a very good point.
Because his purpose has not been served. He also seems very egotistical.
Yep.
He says, like, Padme's there questioning stuff, and he just says, the Queen trusts my judgment, you should too. I'm like, never once has the Queen said she trusts you. Like, you literally just came in, took her, and, like, flew off. Like, that's what you did. Yeah, that's what you did. What else? He kind of, like, cheats a little bit at stuff, like the deals he makes with Watto and all of that. He's not above, like, using his powers to manipulate. So, and that doesn't seem like a very Jedi kind of thing to do.
Yep.
Like, Jedis have done that. Like, there is the part when the guy's trying to sell death sticks to Obi-Wan in episode 2, and he just, like, goes like that.
You can argue that was just for the betterment of that guy's life, you know?
Yeah, it's just like, when Jedis use mind tricks, it's like, you know, you're bothering me, or whatever.
You're bothering me, or you make bad choices.
Like, what Qui-Gon did financially ruined Watto. I mean, we don't see it, but we can pretty much assume. I mean, when we come back
like in Attack of the Clones, he's had to sell Shmi.
Yeah. He's like, you financially ruined a poor blue Jewish flying man. I mean, come on, Qui-Gon. And then, I mean, the whole, like, he keeps, like, he is, I'm sure he would, like, fight Yoda just to get Anakin on the...
Yeah.
With the Jedi, because he's the chosen one. And when you look at the prophecy is bring balance to the Force, which... You know, there are only ever 2 Sith Lords at a time.
Yeah.
Which means bringing balance to the Force would literally mean there is then 2 Jedi.
Either there would be 2 Jedi or a whole army of Sith.
Yeah. And then look at the original trilogy, or at the end of Revenge of the Sith and then the original trilogy. There are only ever 2 Jedi in each of those movies. At the end of Episode 3 and through Episode 4, there's Obi-Wan and there's Yoda. Then in episode 5, Luke and Yoda.
Mhm.
And then in bloody fucking, what's it says? Return of the Jedi. It's at first Yoda and Luke, and then at the end you can kind of say it's Luke and Anakin. So literally, it did bring balance to the Force.
Yeah. Although, taking Rebels into account, then technically there's like 3 Jedi and 1 in training, counting Kanan Jarrus and Ezra Bridger from Rebels. Because Kanan Jarrus is a Jedi Padawan that survived Order 66.
None of that matters.
If that matters, that's TV canon. Doesn't fit into movie canon.
Ahsoka?
Oh yeah, and Ahsoka. Yeah, Ahsoka's alive.
Fuck you, Rebels! You're bringing the shit down.
But
You're not canon in my mind.
I'm assuming.
No.
I'm working on the assumption that Ezra, Kanan, and Ahsoka all die sometime in the events of Rebels.
Probably.
Because there's no mention of another Jedi
Going
or
to
other
happen.
Jedi in the original trilogy. So I'm assuming that they're going to be killed at some point.
Yeah. And
It'll be
obviously,
make for a really sad ending. That's why I want to get into the show now.
yeah, like Qui-Gon was the apprentice of Count Dooku. I guess like maybe he's prepared to die for the cause.
Yeah,
and Darth Maul is kind of like the replacement.
I wouldn't go with like full on Qui-Gon was a Sith. Like I wouldn't.
It adds a little bit more.
Yeah, it adds a little bit more to his character, but I wouldn't say he's straight up. He's a Sith Lord. I would say that he's at best a very dark Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like he's either incredibly stupid or he's fucking evil. It's got to be one or the other, because I don't want to think that he's just a stupid waste of space. Like he's the world's dumbest Jedi. Yeah. But yeah, let me know what you think of that theory. Yeah.
So okay, my next theory, and when I say next theory, I mean first actual proper theory, is a theory that connects all of Joss Whedon's original work into one universe. It's sort of like the Pixar theory, except it makes a little less sense.
Okay.
So basically, the timeline starts off with Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where you have the Initiative introduced in season 5 or 4. One of those, whichever one Buffy's in college in. So you got the Initiative, and they're like a government program that hunts monsters. They hunt demons and shit.
Yeah.
So they're presumably shut down at the end of season 5. Or 4. I don't know. I can't remember which one. And yeah, so they get shut down supposedly, but later on it's revealed that they are still active.
Yep.
With Buffy's ex-boyfriend Riley still an agent and now married to another agent. Then the timeline goes to Angel, and some events happen there. I can't really remember the exact things there, but I think there's Initiative stuff there as well.
Keep going.
And then you have Cabin in the Woods, where presumably the unnamed organization that works all the rituals and stuff around the world are in fact the Initiative.
Yeah.
Who are now working to, they've always been working to keep the Ancient Ones down in the friggin' thing under the earth. So then at the end of Cabin in the Woods, you get the Ancient Ones rise, and they pretty much destroy all life on Earth.
Yeah.
And then we go into Firefly, where the survivors from the destruction of Earth in Cabin in the Woods have branched off into the universe. They've all settled out and stuff. And I think there's some stuff about the Ancient Ones and things. And yeah, and the Initiative are still in Firefly as the Alliance, I think, the Federation or the Alliance. I can't really remember which one, but they're pretty much government douchebags that govern the galaxy and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they work. And this theory also works under the assumption that River from Serenity and Firefly is in fact a Slayer.
Oh yeah.
And like not genetically enhanced or whatever. So, yeah, that's a really cool theory that I like.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of little things that I can't really remember at the moment, and we'll probably explain better in a later video on my solo channel if I get around to it. So, yeah, look forward to that.
Alrighty. Well, with the exception of the Qui-Gon theory. No, actually, I like this theory a little bit more because I made it up.
Mm-hmm.
The Master's timeline theory. Now, this is only taking into account his televised appearances. Anything off-screen, like in Big Finish and all of that, is thrown off the table.
Yep.
So this is completely out of my own head. Okay, so I assume that the Master has always had, like, kind of, like, dabbled in crime a bit.
Mm-hmm.
At one point he was tried and executed.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of his lives was given up and he's regenerated. That explains why when the third Doctor meets him again, he's on his, like, last life.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, he's been executed so many times, you know, he's gotten into fights and all of that.
Yep.
Which I'm not going to go too much into that, but basically, sometime after the Doctor leaves Gallifrey, he decides, I'm going to leave too. Loses X amount of lives upon leaving, you know, does some stuff. Well, he then comes across the Daleks.
Mm-hmm.
Deciding he likes their technology, he wipes out all the Daleks on board the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Not before one of the Daleks transmits something back to the Dalek Supreme Council.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes that ship. Now, I haven't seen Terror of the Auton, so I'm not sure how he's introduced into it, but basically he makes his way to Earth. So, he's on Earth, all of the shit happens with the third Doctor, and then the last time we see the Master in the third Doctor's era is Frontier in Space, where he reveals that he's working with the Daleks.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, Roger Delgado was killed, and that was the last time we saw him.
Yep.
Not so good, because the next story, Planet of the Daleks, is an immediate continuation of Frontier in Space.
Yep.
So that's kind of really bad, unfortunate timing. My theory is that the Daleks took him, but at the same time trying to, like, he contacted the Daleks, not even giving them a second thought, as to, you know, he literally took out an entire platoon of Daleks, and he just, like, brushed it off.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they get him, and a small squadron of them take him back to Skaro.
Mm-hmm.
While Planet of the Daleks happens. This is all sounding a bit familiar, because the events of the TV movie are actually happening now.
Ah.
Yes, this is where it gets all wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey. So the Master is executed again, but his last wish is for the Doctor to come and get him. Mm-hmm. So the Daleks get in contact with the Doctor, but it's the seventh Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing that the Master's been executed, he picks up the remains and takes them off. Of course, he doesn't know that it's actually the Master from earlier in his timeline. He has no idea.
Mm-hmm.
The Master also doesn't question it, because, you know, if the Doctor realizes that this is the Master from earlier in his timeline, God knows what could happen. So, you know, that's later. So he doesn't know. He just assumes the Doctor's regenerated. He doesn't know what incarnation. So the TV movie happens, and the Master is sucked into the Eye of Harmony. But the next time we see the Master in the TV series is the Deadly Assassin, which I haven't seen yet, but he's all burnt, he's all decayed, and he is on Gallifrey, and his whole plan is something to do with the Eye of Harmony.
Ah.
So, the Master being decayed is something we were going to see in the TV movie. There was the Master was going to slowly decompose throughout the story, but the makeup effects irritated Eric Roberts' skin, So that got scrapped. So he is so badly decomposed that he's like basically the skull that we see in Deadly Assassin. So that is like the main bulk of that theory, and then literally everything after that happens. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey theory. There's a delay.
There is a delay. Look at that.
I hope it doesn't do the weird voice thing.
I'm not. I'm just moving my head and I'm just getting late. There we go. It's in sync now. Muffled in sync in the distance.
Yes. So, there's my theory.
That is very nice.
I know. It just kind of bothered me that, you know, the Master isn't there in Planet of the Daleks, and obviously, you know, like, he isn't even mentioned as to why he's not there. At least I can't remember. So, it was kind of weird, so I'm like, when we see him in the TV movie, it happens to coincide with his last appearance, where he's with the Daleks, and then at the end he's sucked into the Eye of Harmony, and when he's reintroduced into the series, he's on Gallifrey, and he's after the Eye of Harmony.
Mind explosion.
It just pretty much fit right in.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's original. I don't think anyone else has thought of that.
Well, after watching this video, everyone's going to think of that.
It's going to be like
oh, it's mind-blowing!
Moffat's going to steal it now. Moffat's going to steal it now.
He will.
But yeah. I mean, I know there's a Master in Dark Eyes, and that's like a new version. I'm just saying, fuck it. He comes after...
Yep.
Thing. But yeah, and the reason the Master never brings up anything is because, you know, he could damage his own timeline if he says anything. Like, if he recognizes the Seventh Doctor and is like, that's the one, you know, he would damage the timeline, and maybe the Doctor would say, you know what, I'm not taking his remains. So, there we go.
Okay.
It's a perfect little system.
So...
Anyway, I'm going to finish this. Running this.
Okay. This is just really short, quick theory. It's like, doesn't really have much evidence to support it, aside from the fact that I like this theory. It's a little one that I thought of a while ago while rewatching the Power Rangers movie.
Yeah, keep going.
So... if you've seen the Power Rangers movie, you know of a character named Dulcia, right? Right? The bikini chick with the massive badass bow staff thing? Yeah. So, okay. So this theory is that Dulcia was the original Blue Ranger. Right? So,
yeah.
From what we can assume, from the opening credits of the Power Rangers movie, I'm assuming that the movie is completely separate from the series, right?
Well, doy.
Yeah, it's...
Or else they become the Ninja Rangers, twice?
Yeah, it's completely separate from the series, as everyone knows. It's a completely separate continuity, therefore it could have a completely different background. Like, Tommy could not have been the Green Ranger originally. He could have just gone straight to being the White Ranger. Like, there could have not been any Jason or Kimberly or friggin'... No, not Jason or Kimberly. There could have been no Jason, Trini, and Zach. Rocky, Aisha, and Adam could have been the original red, yellow, and black Rangers. So anyway, from what we can assume from the opening credits of the movie, centuries ago, a more interdimensional being known as Zordon came to the city of Angel Grove to establish a command center, which is what Dulcia says in the opening of the movie. From what we can assume from this, it's... I just assume that centuries ago, there was another team of Rangers. Yeah. And then that tradition's continuing, as Dulcie actually says in the opening, today that tradition continues. Yeah. So, from what I can assume, in the movie continuity, the Power Rangers is like sort of a thing that's passed down from generation to generation. Like, not necessarily descendants or whatever, but from 1/6 to another 6. Yep. So basically, my theory is that Dulcia was the original Blue Ranger, as I said before. So, number one, she knows Zordon from a while ago, and we can assume that she is also sort of in the same boat as Zordon in the case that she is centuries old, and because she says in the movie that if she goes past the ruins of the Ninjetti Temple, then she would begin to age as rapidly as Zordon is now, because Zordon's out of his time warp and stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we can assume that Dulcie is really old.
Yeah.
And centuries ago, there was another team of Rangers. And again, my thinking is that Dulcie was the original Blue Ranger, which mostly comes from the idea that, like, not really the idea, but the fact that her weapon is two like, tonfa sticks that combine into one friggin' staff thing.
Yeah.
Who else has two weapons that combine into one long lance?
Gambit! No.
Yeah. Billy. The Blue Ranger.
Daredevil!
Billy has the power lance, right?
Yeah.
Which is a massive lance that splits in half into two sticks. So, I don't know. It's not really, doesn't really have much evidence behind it, besides the fact that Dulcie is really old and she has a weapon that splits into two parts, and so does Billy. So, yeah.
Quick, keep them entertained while I'm doing the math.
Stance.
Think of another quick theory or something.
Quick theory. This is a popular theory from the Pokemon games. Which one? It says, okay, quick. Ditto Eradicate.
Yes.
Ditto Eradicate.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said, did you know? I don't know.
Just pick one.
What are my options?
Ditto and Eradicate.
Ditto.
Okay. So this theory revolves around the fact that Ditto, like the little blob pink things that transform into anything, are failed Mew clones. Okay? So, Mew is pink. Ditto is pink. Mew's shiny form is blue. Ditto's shiny form is blue. Ditto are found in the original games in the Pokemon Mansion, which was the place where Mewtwo was created. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. You see. Yeah. So, basically, while Dr. Fuji was working to create Mewtwo, this theory assumes that he tried several times without... This theory also, like my thinking of it, also hinges on the fact that Mewtwo is, in fact, a Pokemon-human hybrid. So, when Dr. Fuji tried to clone Mew with only Pokemon DNA with the incomplete friggin' thing from the fossil that he found in Guyana. I mean, that might be just in the movies, but whatever. So, when he tried to clone Mew with the fossil that he found in Guyana, there was incomplete sequences, and the clones came out unstable, and they resulted in Ditto, just tiny blobs of unstable pink DNA matter.
Okay.
So, in order to create Mewtwo, Dr. Fuji had to either... Like, there's two ideas here. He either had extracted DNA from Mew, like the living Mew. He found the living Mew, extracted DNA from it, and then filled in the missing sequences with human DNA, thereby created Mewtwo. Another thinking is that because the diary entries in the Pokemon Mansion in the original Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, and Fire Red and Leaf Green state that Mew gave birth to Mewtwo. Another thinking that is... another thinking it can be assumed that Dr. Fuji inserted the necessary human DNA into Mew, spliced it up, and gave it the ability to give birth. Because because of the fact that Pokemon do not actually give birth to live young. They lay eggs. So, spliced up the DNA with humans into Mew, fertilized an egg, and Mew then gave birth to Mewtwo. Pokemon-human hybrid. This is it's actually confirmed in like 2 or 3 manga series that Mewtwo is in fact a Pokemon-human hybrid. Like in the Pokemon Adventures manga, he is a Pokemon-human hybrid using the DNA from Blaine, the 7th gym leader from Cinnabar Island, which is where the Pokemon Mansion is. Yeah! I like that theory.
Alright, so my math is done. I've got all of the paperwork read out. This is one that I got really bored one day.
Okay.
And just wanted to come up. It really bugs me when people start talking about the doctor's age. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll just sort it out. Now, I'm taking into account here that whenever the doctor says his age, he's lying. Except when we get to the new series, when we get to the 9th Doctor. So I just, you know, he makes himself seem older. Just because he wants to. Or he just doesn't really think about the numbers.
No.
The only one who specifically says his correct age would be the 2nd Doctor in Tomb of the Cybermen. Alright, so the 1st Doctor. Now, I'm saying the 1st Doctor lived for 450 years.
Yep.
Making him 450 years old. This matches up when the 2nd Doctor says in Tomb of the Cybermen that he is 450 years old, because that's like shortly after his regeneration. So, he'll be 450. Now, the 2nd Doctor can't have lived for very many years, because he had one constant companion, and that was Jamie, from his 2nd story onwards. With the 1st story, Power of the Daleks, he was just with Ben and Polly, and then Jamie joined them in the next episode. So it couldn't even be between the between Power of the Daleks and the Highlanders. Not much time could have passed because he's with Ben and Polly. So he would have had to have been alive or before regeneration. He would have had to have so many years where Jamie wouldn't have aged physically. So I'm saying he lived for about 5 years, which sounds feasible, making him 455. Moving on to the 3rd Doctor, very similar to the 2nd Doctor. He was pretty much with UNIT for the entire time.
Yep.
I'm going to say 6 years, because I think he would have went longer than the 2nd Doctor, making him 461.
Yep.
And then, with the 4th Doctor, this is kind of, you know, where I'm trying to figure out what I could do here, because he went, you know, for so long on screen. Tom Baker was the longest running Doctor, but, you know, he had so many adventures, so I'm trying to conceive how old he would have been. I'm thinking 10 years, possibly 11, around that, but I'm going to say 10, which probably isn't anywhere close. I could probably elongate that. But, yeah, I'm saying 10 years, and that makes him 471. Then the 5th Doctor, we have... well, he didn't have very many adventures. I don't think he was that long of a Doctor, so I'm saying 2 years, making him 473 years old.
Yep.
The 6th Doctor went 1 year more and 3 years, making him 476. I think the 7th Doctor was went for 100 years. That incarnation lasted 100 years.
Yep.
Most of which was off-screen. 576 is his age at that point. I think the 8th Doctor did fairly well. I think he went for about 50 years.
Yep.
Making him 626. The War Doctor, this is kind of where it can get a little bit strange. I mean, a lot of people say the Time War went for centuries and centuries, which could be the case. But what if the Doctor's involvement in the Time War only lasted for 241 years, which is how long that incarnation, I think, lasted. Right. When he says his age in Day of the Doctor, he says 800. I think he was just rounding off just back to 800. In actuality, I think he is 867 at that point.
Yep.
Because, I mean, there's just something wrong with, I think anyway, having the Ninth Doctor be over 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that just doesn't sit well with me for some reason. But anyway, moving on. The Ninth Doctor, of course, 900 years old.
Yep.
Went for 33 years. The 10th Doctor, 6 years, making him 906. That is actually stated in End of Time.
Yep.
Which pretty much means at each Christmas special, he's 1 year older. Because in Voyage of the Damned, he states he's 904. Or was it 903?
I don't know. One of those. I haven't seen Voyage of the Damned in a while, so...
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think he says he's 900... Because in Day of the Doctor, he says 900 and something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't remember. But anyway. And then the 11th Doctor went for, ironically enough, 1,194 years. So thanks, Moffat, for giving us the longest running Doctor.
Technically.
By years. You egotistical prick. Anyway, so that makes him 2,100. That's coming based off the fact that, even though it's not stated on screen, he spends 900 years on Trenzalore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 300 for that first bit when Clara comes in. That is stated on screen, but how much longer he waited after that was not really said, but it's 600 years.
Right.
So, yeah, that's just my explanation of the Doctor's timeline. I know most of you will probably call bullshit. I know a lot of people...
All of them will call bullshit.
But that's what I believe, goddammit. So...
Don't knock his beliefs!
Yeah, gosh!
Gosh!
So, another thing we could probably come up with on the spot. Alright, so... Let's think on a movie...
Yep.
Or an episode of a TV series, or just whatever. And... How would you... change that ending? So it's obviously going to be an ending we aren't really okay with.
Okay.
So, full spoilers for these, whatever we discuss.
Mm-hmm.
So, just how would you change something? Or a movie or something that's left ambiguous and it could go one way or the other, but what do you believe which way it went?
Oh.
For example, I'll get us started with Deep Breath.
Mm-hmm.
With the push or jump thing.
Mm.
I'm still trying to decide.
I literally can't decide at all.
I can't.
Like I used to go, oh, he pushed him.
Yeah,
that's it. That was my thinking for about like a couple months.
Yeah, but then watch it from rewatching the half-face man view.
Rewatching it's just like the half-faced man's gone through so much shit.
Yeah,
and like he's pretty much human at this point. Therefore, he has the capability of suicide.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, man.
It's like, fuck you. Please never reveal that. Again, I think we've said this before.
Yeah,
don't ever reveal whether he pushed or jumped.
Yeah.
Like, that's just... That'd just be the biggest fucking cop-out.
Yeah, it would. And then, another one, The Dark Knight Rises. I personally think he died.
Yep.
Because there's no conceivable way he could have escaped.
There's literally no way.
How Gotham is still alive.
Unless the shots of Batman in the Bat aren't real time.
Yeah.
That'd be bullshit.
That, I mean, something I pointed out the last time I watched it. The Bat needlessly flies up the building and then goes like that.
Mm.
Why didn't it just go straight? Instead, it goes up the building and then down it. It makes no sense.
So it's possible that...
he could have jumped out at that point, but... No, I like to think he died. The thing people use against that is that Alfred didn't know about Selena, but I don't give a shit. Fuck off, Selena. I'm not letting Catwoman bring my things down.
I think he survived. Like, somehow. I don't really care.
Remember the people who tried to see Superman in there, and it's like, no, Superman is in there. Like, yeah, it would have been nice.
In the back of my mind, I just think, yeah, Superman had something to do with that. Whatever.
Yeah, but then that also to the people who say that, where the fuck was he throughout this whole time?
Yeah.
It's like, he could have went in there, snapped Bane's neck. It's like, I'm out, bitches.
Fuck you guys.
What if they actually work in that the Dark Knight trilogy was actually part of the canon the whole time? Could you imagine if they had done that?
Oh my god. That'd be kind of
But,
cool.
Oh no, what was I going to say? Because I don't think it's ever explicitly said what year those movies are set in.
No. Wait, hang on.
Is it ever?
I think it might have been in Dark Knight Rises.
Fuck you, Dark Knight Rises. Stop shitting on my shit.
Or that could just be me saying, "Oh, it came out."
That would
came out 4 years
that
after.
would quite no. Okay, so that would probably be the only reason I would accept the Jason Todd being the Joker thing, is if the Heath Ledger Joker did that to Jason Todd,
Yeah.
and then he god damn, I just made a theory that I thought is absolute bullshit sound cool. Fuck damn it.
Okay.
Anyway.
What's another thing that was ambiguous?
Or just how we would have done something different.
Well, you mean like how we would have done a movie different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a
I have
TV
one.
series, or just...
I have one, which is Amazing Spider-Man 2. Because I know I love that movie. It's a great movie to me. It's one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. Well, literally, it is my favorite Spider-Man movie. So, but I can admit that a lot of that stuff was needless and completely not anything. Basically, how I would have done it differently is I would have scrapped all the Sinister Six stuff. I would not try to set up that movie.
Yeah.
I would not try to set that up with that post-credit scene. It was bullshit. I would ditch all the subplots that weren't the main plot.
Yeah.
I would keep Gwen alive at the end.
Yeah.
I would have saved the death of Gwen Stacy for the third movie.
Yeah.
I would have just kept the plot simple to just either Electro or just the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Because the Green Goblin doesn't just appear in the comics and then kill Gwen. He appears later and then later on kills Gwen, doesn't he? Yeah. So I would have had the Green Goblin there. I would still kept Electro and Green Goblin as the main villains.
Yeah.
I would have scrapped... Either I would have kept Green Goblin in there, or I would have just kept Harry in there and let him develop for that movie. Yeah.
That is something I didn't... That was probably my main problem with it, was the fact that... Because I thought just Harry was so cool, and then...
Harry was great, and then he gets fucked over, because he's just so shitty.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would... Okay, let me... Yeah. I would have kept Harry as Harry. I would have left Electro as the main villain, and brought in Rhino as an extra villain.
Yeah.
Like, toward the end to team up with him. Like...
I probably would have kept the beginning and end the same.
Yeah.
The Rhino, the whole Rhino
I would have
thing.
kept Rhino alive and stuff, obviously.
Gotta go grab the charger. Keep talking.
I would have kept Rhino alive. Obviously, I wouldn't kill him in the events. I would keep Electro's death the same way. So... Yeah. This is so much stuff I'm changing about one of my favorite movies ever. Oh, what did I do? Okay. So, the movie would go pretty much like this, okay? So, we get the first scene where Spidey's chasing down Rhino.
Yeah.
It's not Rhino, obviously. Like, that first scene
Alexis Setsevich.
Yeah. The first...
I believe that's Alexi?
First scene... Yeah, Alexi Savage.
Setsevich.
Savage.
I think.
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Close enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would
Nailed
have kept like the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes the same.
I just wanna...
And then,
Don't bother what I'm doing.
I would have changed the breakup scene. Or at least kept the breakup scene, whatever, I don't care. Because breakups are always awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have kept it, I don't know whether kept or removed it. I would have... I would have had the Harry and Norman Osborn. I would have had the Norman Osborn dying subplot there. He would still be dead. Then what else? I wouldn't have Harry worrying about the disease yet, because like just him experiencing it so quickly.
Yeah.
When it took Norman a couple of years.
Yeah.
Just seems stupid. What else? I would have changed Max Dillon.
Yeah.
I would have changed Max the fuck out.
Yeah.
I would have pimped that guy out. Wow, did I just say pimped him out? But
yeah,
anyway, yeah, I would have changed him. He would have just been a regular guy, like maybe just a technician at Oscorp.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was a technician who worked for Kurt Connors in Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I would have kept him as just a regular technician. No weird stalkery Spider-Man obsession shit there.
Yeah.
That would have just go away.
Yeah.
Get out, I hate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would have got powers from the electric eels, as he usually does.
Mm.
Again, the whole scene in Times Square would have gone the same.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And then it all changes when he gets captured. He gets out himself instead of having Harry come save him.
Yeah.
Because leave Harry alone. He's got to be a good guy for at least one movie, guys.
Mm. And it's kind of weird that he escapes because Harry like flips a switch and he gets like so much electricity he just escapes.
Mm. I think it was literally just Harry zaps him with a taser and that's it.
Yeah,
he
but then
he zaps him with a taser to
then
boost his electrical power.
Stupid Dr. fucking Kafka, what is he doing? He shocks him.
Yeah,
it's like if that's where he gets his power from, why aren't the shocks making him more powerful?
What do you want to do?
Like,
but yeah, I would have kept most of it the same. Just gotten rid of the Green Goblin stuff. Yeah, and I would have saved Green Goblin for the third movie.
Mm.
Kept Harry as the best friend character.
Yeah.
I would have had him show a little bit of signs of oh, and stuff.
Yeah.
I would have kept Gwen alive. Maybe had a scare or so.
Yeah.
Like oh shit, is she gonna die? No, she's not gonna die because this isn't the death of Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the third movie, I would have had the breakup because it's taken him a whole movie, taken Peter a whole movie to realize, oh shit, I'm not keeping my promise.
Maybe Gwen goes into a coma or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Like she gets hurt, and he's like, "Fuck, I can't do this anymore."
Yeah.
Because like in my hypothetical Amazing Spider-Man 2, he's constantly trying to keep her safe, and he's thinking, yeah, sure, I can keep her safe. Like, yeah, like I don't need to keep my promise to stay away from her or anything. Like, I don't want to stay away from her.
Yeah.
And stuff. Like being a complete dick, because he's a complete dick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would have let Spider-Man be a dick.
Yeah.
I would let him make awful decisions.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do with your characters. You don't let your characters...
People think he's a dick anyway.
Like, I would have, like, had a lot of, like, more realism in the way characters did things.
Yeah. Well,
I would have literally had Peter do really fucking stupid things because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I still think Marvel should go down my whole, like, shattered dimensions kind of route where they should have this movie be canon, but it's the ultimate universe. Right. It's the ultimate Spider-Man. Like, bring out another one and call it the Ultimate Spider-Man, and it picks up, like, I don't know, so many months after the first one. You know, Rhino was defeated, Rhino was incarcerated, Rhino was murdered by the Green Goblin for failing him, or something like that. We get a new member of the Sinister Six, who could just be whoever, I don't know.
Vulture?
Vulture's already in there.
Right.
Well, I mean, apart from the ones we already have.
Right.
I don't know. Lizard. I don't know. Bring him back. Or just do someone different. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Shocker. No, wait. Shocker will be the opening villain.
Yep.
That they fight, and then
I think we've
maybe
always
they bring him
established
back
that
in.
Shocker would be...
Shocker would be the ultimate thing. So yeah. No, sorry. I'm trying to... Yeah. So the opening villain is Shocker. He defeats him. Then he goes to Oscorp to, like, try and find out where all the tech was coming from. Because, you know, he's been attacked by so many villains throughout the past.
Yeah.
However long.
So he goes snooping around
So
in
he goes
Oscorp.
snooping around Oscorp and discovers the Sinister Six weaponry and all of that stuff. Destroys it all and flies out of there. But he keeps something for himself, and that's the symbiote.
Right.
Because he hears it calling to him. It's in this movie, it would be some kind of biological alien tech stuff.
You mean like how it is in the Ultimate Universe? Like biologically engineered thing.
It's kind of it's like sentient. It's an alien sentient creature that's been... I mean, it was dead.
I wouldn't make it an alien.
Well,
honestly.
no, but it was like dead,
Yeah.
but then it's been enhanced with like...
Right.
bio kind of mechanical shit. That's why it can call out to...
I wouldn't make it like an alien or
No,
anything.
no.
I would like make it like there's a microscopic organism from like Mars or something.
Yeah, well, I meant an alien substance,
Yeah.
not so much an alien life form, but the bioengineering is what makes it a sentient living creature.
Yep.
So that bonds with him, and he gets attacked by like a villain or something and kills the villain. Whoever it is, like, kills him in cold blood. So I'm gonna say Chameleon, just because.
Because who the fuck cares about Chameleon?
Yeah. So, you know, all of this stuff happens. He fights several villains throughout the movie, and, like, you know, it's basically no one big, but, like, he, like, puts him in the hospital and all that. But upon killing one of them, whoever, Shocker, like, it's going to be one of the mob kind of characters, so like Hammerhead or Tombstone or someone like that. Because that's what I'd, like, plan for this movie, kind of like mob-ish kind of boss, like, and not so much like a super
we
villain.
haven't had that in any Spider-Man movie yet, and I kind of want to see that for the next one.
Yeah, so do I. I want to see it for a Batman movie as well. Like, bring in a Two-Face or a proper Two-Face this time.
Proper Two-Face, not Aaron Eckhart.
Yeah. Or Tommy Lee Jones.
Or Tommy Lee Jones.
But, like,
Aaron Eckhart was cool.
Aaron Eckhart was cool, he just wasn't Two-Face.
Just wasn't really Two-Face,
No. I mean, it's just Harvey Dent with a burnt face. There's none of the Two-Face kind ofness to it. But I don't mind. But, like, yeah, like, you know, at the end of the movie, he gets rid of the symbiote, and Eddie Brock will be a running theme throughout the movie. And then focus the next movie on Venom.
Yeah.
Then the next one on Carnage. Because that's just the problem. They tried to do the symbiote and Venom all in one.
Yeah, that was the problem with Spider-Man 3.
Like, yeah, I mean...
Besides the fact it was Spider-Man 3.
Let's face it, Topher Grace was a bad choice, but the look of Venom was cool. The stuff he did in the movie was Venom.
I know a lot of people complain about the fact that Venom wasn't like a massive hulking guy, and
I don't care.
I was completely cool with the fact that he was just a regular sized guy.
That's pretty much a thing, isn't it?
He was still a fucking terrifying looking guy.
That's pretty much most of it. Like, whenever they make a character, they kind of, like, tone the buffness down.
Yeah.
I mean, with Bane, in The Dark Knight Rises.
Like, yeah, he wasn't really Venom Bane. But,
no.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, but it's not uncommon to see that.
Yeah.
In movies. But, yeah, I was fine with him being kind of sleek.
Yeah.
Because I thought it looked kind of creepy. Like, I don't care if we ever see a big buff Venom.
If we do ever see a big buff Venom in a movie, I think I'll be kind of disappointed. Because,
it'll kind of
like,
look weird.
it wouldn't... I don't think a massive Venom would really fit into, like, any sort of superhero thing.
like maybe slightly buff. Yeah, but
like Bane, Bane in the Dark Knight Rises buff.
Yeah, not like
not like giant Hulk.
Yeah,
of a guy. Like no, that would be awful.
Yeah.
The Hulk is literally the only character I can accept being that massive and big. Well,
and then
Hulk and the Thing.
Yeah, and then like they could do other movies like Noir Spider-Man.
Yep.
And I know I'm probably going to regurgitate just saying this, but I think Tobey Maguire would be a good Spider-Man Noir.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, I
don't think he would be too bad.
Yeah, and then a Spider-Man 2099 film would just be fan-fucking-tastic to see. Like, bring it on.
Oh, I really want that to happen. Like, that's literally the only thing that I really hope Marvel do.
The only disappointing thing is they've already used Michael Pena. He would be the best Spider-Man 2099.
He would be amazing.
His suit would have the horn. Like, just do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Like, every time he just uses web.
That'd be so great.
No, he has organic webbing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the original Spider-Man that had organic webbing.
Yeah.
I don't think Spider-Man in the main comics ever had organic webbing.
I'm sure it's
not. No, wait. No, he did.
Pretty sure, when he grew the 6 arms, I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, at some point in the comics, Peter turned into a giant mutated spider creature and then gave...
Man-spider.
No, but he turned into a giant mutated spider creature and then laid an egg, which then hatched into Peter Parker. That's when he got the organic webbing. I know it's really fucked up.
That's weird.
Not as fucked up as Sins Past, but fucked up.
Yeah.
You heard about Sins Past?
Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Tell me.
It's the storyline which involved Gwen Stacy sleeping with Norman Osborn and falling pregnant with twins, giving birth to said twins in her absence in the comics, and then the twins growing faster than normal due to creepy, weird goblin blood, and then trying to kill Peter Parker. Because, you know, that's a thing. That's a fucked up plotline that I really wish never happened.
And
I'm
Mary Jane dying from the radioactive semen.
That's
fucking weird. Spider-Man comics are fucking weird.
Like, Mary Jane dying from the friggin' radioactive semen kind of makes sense. It makes more sense than
fucked up.
It makes more sense than Gwen Stacy feeling sorry for Norman Osborn and fucking him.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man comics are fucked up. I think we can agree.
I think it's even more fucked up because I think at that point Gwen Stacy was under fucking aged.
Ooh.
So that's the grosser thing.
Jesus.
As if that story isn't already fucked up enough. I need to read it.
Well, I think
I need to read it to like just destroy my fucking brain.
What do you think should be a good story to adapt for Spider-Man? Obviously, definitely not any of the ones we've just discussed.
Obviously not.
I mean, I would like to see the whole multiverse thing.
I know people hate the Clone Saga, but I would like to see that done in a movie at some point.
Well, I think the main reason people hate it was because it just went on for a bit too long.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I feel like if they did do the Clone Saga, if they did do it with Andrew Garfield as Peter, then they could have brought in Grant Gustin to play Ben Reilly. Because, you know, Grant Gustin looks like Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, but I feel like they just would have got Andrew Garfield.
They would have just...
I mean, if they could do it with Doctor Who...
Yeah.
You know...
They would have just cast Andrew Garfield as Ben Reilly, and he would have been talking to himself all the time. Yeah. It would have been great.
Like, I mean, I still want to see that happen. Like, if they were to go down a noir kind of story, I think it'd be cool to see... I don't want to say Norman Osborn, but, like, isn't he pretty much the big bad of Spider-Man Noir?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know much about Spider-Man Noir.
Here's what I would do. Keep the cast from the Sam Raimi films, bring Sam Raimi in, but have it in the noir setting.
Yep.
I think that would be so fucking awesome.
That would be kind of cool. I think Raimi could pull that off.
Willem Dafoe. I mean, one fucking thing I hate
Willem Dafoe.
Was Willem Dafoe. I mean, the man looks like a goblin.
You don't cast a guy who literally looks like a goblin and can do a really fucking great goblin face.
You put him in a Power Ranger suit.
Mask.
A bloody Power Ranger villain. That's what he was. Kamen Rider bullshit. That's what he was.
Oh my god, if you recolored that, he could totally be a writer.
I told you. See? This is what I mean.
Kamen Rider Goblin!
I don't know who would be the villain of Spider-Man 2099. Lady Octopus, I guess.
I don't really know much about Spider-Man 2099 aside from friggin' Edge of Time.
Yeah.
So, because I played the 3DS version of that. That was a fucking great game.
Like, we haven't seen Spider-Man fight a female villain.
No, we haven't. We don't actually see many female villains, like, ever.
Yeah.
I think that's mostly because
can't
people
even really
are so...
count Catwoman, really.
No, she wasn't really a villain in that movie.
No,
she was more like...
She's
like an antagonist for a bit.
Except
she's
for, like, Catwoman, where she was
that's...
just a villain to us all.
I feel that Catwoman, usually, they just use her as a character to make out with Batman most of the time.
I guess the closest we can get is, like, the fight the Elektra and Daredevil have in Daredevil.
Yeah, that's it.
And I do not mean the fucking shit one in the playground.
Oh my god.
I mean the one...
That's a really fucked up scene.
It is. It's like, there were kids there. It's like, why are you two fighting?
But the most fucked up thing is that Matt's just like, hey, don't worry, I just want to talk, violently grabs her arm.
I just want to talk.
I just want to talk and break your fucking wrist!
It's like... Okay, that's why I don't mind that movie, because I keep forgetting that scene is all kinds of fucking weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, yeah, I want to see a fucking multiverse shit going on.
I feel like a lot of things need to just do multiverse.
Yeah, like, seriously, just adapt fucking Shattered Dimensions.
I think that's the problem with Marvel now. Like, they're tying in. Like, I don't have a problem with like Daredevil and stuff taking place in the MCU. That's cool.
Yeah,
but I kind of want them to do the same thing that like not Disney, DC are doing, where they have separate continuities for their TV and movie franchises. Like, that opens up so many doors. Like the possibility of doing Infinite Crisis at some point.
Yeah,
like crossing over the TV with the movie. Like, I don't think that'll ever happen, but it's a cool concept to think about the idea of actually doing Infinite Crisis and having Ezra Miller team up with Grant Gustin.
Yeah, but it could confuse, like, the general public, for example, when you had the Flash TV show when the Flash movie comes out. Plus, you just know people are going to be comparing those. Yeah,
like, literally, there's no way you can avoid it.
Like, let's face it, I don't think Ezra Miller is going to be anywhere near as good as Grant Gustin.
If Ezra Miller is playing Wally West, like,
which I
really hope he is.
Yeah.
Because he would make the perfect Wally.
Yeah.
My god.
Or
Ezra
even
Miller.
Bart Allen. I don't give a shit. Bart Allen, but
like, it
just don't make him Barry.
Don't make him Barry because, like, people will compare the fuck out of that.
Like, just say the original Flash went missing.
Yeah, like, literally, just
Don't say Barry Allen went missing, just say the original Flash went missing.
Do the whole comic, do the whole explanation from the comics, like, there was a massive event and the Flash went missing.
Yeah.
And he is assumed to be dead,
I think it would be
Ezra
totally
Miller
cool.
as Wally West.
I think it would be totally cool if at some point, like, Ezra Miller doesn't debut in any of the DC movies. He debuts in the Flash show, and he's from another universe.
That would be awesome!
I know.
And, like, then you get, like, if he is Wally, then you get, like, two Wallys looking at each other like, wow.
Yeah.
We're so different, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I think that them going off and doing Netflix series is cool because, you know, I mean, it's a lot darker. I think it's
I like that the Netflix series are focusing more on the street level.
Yeah.
Heroes.
Which really wouldn't make for interesting movies, I don't think.
Not really. Like Daredevil's an indicator that Daredevil just doesn't make a really great movie.
I don't think it would have worked in a movie format at all.
Like, Daredevil did a good job of, like, developing Wilson Fisk, developing, like, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone was really, like, no one felt really two-dimensional in that movie, not the movie, that show.
And let's be real, after the infamously bad Daredevil movie, who would go see another one of those? Not many people. Who would go see a Jessica Jones movie? I think literally 4 people. Maybe.
Probably.
Because let's say, I think half the reason... Okay, I'm just saying this because I don't know the character, but literally I think half the people who will be watching that will be watching for Luke Cage, and the other half will be watching for David Tennant. Is anyone watching it because, yes, Jessica Jones? I don't think so.
I don't think that anyone would be like, oh, it's Jessica Jones, what the fuck's that? I think what people would say would be, like, a lot of the comic fans would be like, oh, it's like, Jessica Jones, whatever. Not because, oh, it's Jessica Jones, but because Jessica Jones, like, in the comics, is, like, a really sort of... It's really fucking gritty. Like, even grittier than Daredevil.
Yeah.
So, doing that in a movie format with Marvel's thing, they would make it M-rated and just drop everything.
Yeah.
And so, doing it Netflix is a really good decision because of the fact that Jessica Jones is so fucking dark that doing it on Netflix seems just like the right way to go, because like then that way you don't get kids going there and going on the Netflix and watching it and being like, ah!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I like that they've opened up this whole new medium so they can do some darker stuff. I just wonder what else is going to be there. Because it's evident that, like, their stuff that's going to be lower budget is going to be Netflix.
Apparently they're eventually working through their Netflix characters eventually so they can get to doing a Defenders series.
Yeah, I heard that too. Apparently the Iron Fist one is cancelled.
Oh.
Or they're not going to do that because he'd kind of be a hard character to do, I guess. And I think they're trying to substitute him for Moon Knight.
Right.
I think.
Yeah, I heard rumors of a Moon Knight series, and I think that's really cool. Like,
I like the look of Moon Knight, but that's about it.
I don't know who Moon Knight is.
Yeah, no.
I didn't know who he was until I actually watched the SourceFed Nerd video on him. And they reported on the fact that he's probably getting a Netflix series, and it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like this idea. This is a very nice idea that I would actually watch. So, yeah.
Kind of want to throw some speculation into this. Marvel, I'm pretty sure, I think they did, announced that there are some mystery films for 2020. What do you think they will be?
I don't know. Like, mystery films for 2020?
Yeah, like, they haven't announced what they're going to be. I presume they're going to be part of Phase 4.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like...
I mean, we have to pretty much think, okay, so who's going to be alive after Infinity War?
No one.
No one.
No. I think we might see Ultimate Spider-Man.
Maybe.
Yeah, might see Miles Morales up in there.
Hopefully.
Like, I think, as we said before, let's kill all the white people. And replace them with their POC minority counterparts.
Yeah.
So we'll see Lady Thor. We'll see Falcon Cap. We'll see, like, Phase 4 will just be, like, apologizing for all the white people-led movies.
Yeah. So...
It's my thinking, anyway.
What do you think would be the focus of the next Avengers movie?
Well, Infinity War's a massive plot.
Yeah.
So, doing that for the third movie, I think, is a really good choice.
Do you reckon people are going to be expecting for the Avengers movies to just get bigger and bigger and bigger?
I really think people are going to expect that, and then they're going to be really disappointed by, like, the next one after Infinity War.
They're just going to, like, be...
They're going to watch...
Marvel are just going to get to a point and they're like, we can only go down from here. Yeah. I think, actually, Infinity War is that point, where they just won't be able to get down from there.
I do not think
they won't be able to
go up any further than Infinity War. Infinity War.
Which, if people can accept that, then that's fine.
I feel like Infinity War will be like the darkest that the MCU movies can get.
Yeah. Point being, I mean, just look at Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
That's just the point of they tried to get so big that they were literally overpassed where they actually were and tried to, like, look, instead of focusing on the Avengers movie they want, they're like, yeah, look, go watch our third one and the fourth. Phase 3.
I used to, like, just blame Joss Whedon for everything in that movie, but like
not.
I literally don't blame him anymore.
Yeah, no, because it's not.
Like I'm still mad at him. Obviously, I'm always mad at Joss Whedon, but like after hearing about the fact that he had to fit so much stuff in there, and the fact that Age of Ultron actually broke him, like he actually quit. He's quit movies for a bit.
Yeah.
Because of Age of Ultron, so I actually feel sorry for him a little bit because Marvel were pushing him to fit so much shit in this movie. And that's
why, I forget his name, but no, Kevin Feige now has to report straight to Disney. He doesn't have to go through Marvel anymore.
Yep.
He can just bypass that whole thing because, you know, it's real shit that, you know, Age of Ultron was what it was.
Yeah.
And
Age of Ultron, I feel, had the same problems as Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I mean, too much plot, not enough time to deliver that plot. It's too many subplots that made no sense.
And it's like, it's building up. What I hate are movies that build up and, you know, you're waiting for the next one and it's like, can you just focus on where you are? That's my main problem with both of those movies, is that they build up to something that's probably not actually going to happen anyway. Yeah.
Well, in the case of Age of Ultron, we know Infinity War is going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, there's no escaping it. Even if every Marvel movie from now on goes like crap, then friggin' Infinity War is still going to happen because they've committed to that.
Yeah.
Whereas in the case of Amazing Spider-Man 2, they were building up to something and like, people are going to get hyped for this, and it's like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
Why would we get hyped about a movie about a bunch of villains?
Yeah. Well,
I don't even know how the fuck that would happen.
Yeah. Well, time for the movie I would completely redo.
I thought we were doing that.
Yeah. Which we started with Amazing Spider-Man 2, and we just ended that conversation. So, all came around.
Yeah.
And the movie I would probably change, it's more recent, so that's a good thing. Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F.
Mm-hmm.
I was not pleased with the way it ended. Again, spoilers for the movie. It ends with Whis reversing time.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Frieza destroys the Earth.
Yeah.
The Earth is completely destroyed.
There's no Dragon Balls to wish it back?
Nope, because the Earth is destroyed.
They can't even go to New Namek?
Apparently not.
Okay.
So, Earth is destroyed. They, Whis, makes a bubble that, saves, Goku, Bulma, Krillin, Gohan, Piccolo, all of those guys. The only people, in the main plot at least, who survived, who died was Vegeta and Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're going through, and then Whis is like, I can reverse time, and then they go back, and before Frieza has a chance to blow up the planet, Goku kills Frieza. But that makes no sense, because Vegeta is literally about to kill Frieza, but then for plot convenience, he stops and allows Frieza to destroy the planet. He just literally stops the attack in the middle of whatever he's doing, and it's just like, for this brief second, I'm going to allow you to destroy the planet.
Just because.
But earlier in the movie, Whis, Beerus, sneezes and destroys something.
Just real quick. I don't like that he's called Beerus. I much prefer before the English dub was out and he was just Bills. I like Bills better than Beerus.
Anyway, so Beerus sneezes and wipes out a sun, or not wipes out a sun, but it just explodes something. And then he's talking about. Whis is talking about when he gets like this, and the last time he destroyed 2 suns, and Goku's like, but they're there, and he's like, in circumstances like that, I'd do a temporal do-over, I reverse time, and I'm like, that's gonna fucking become a plot point later in the movie, isn't it? And it was, and I was so upset. No matter what it is, even if it's justified, which I don't think it is ever justified, I hate it, no matter what it is. Cases in point, numerous Doctor Who episodes.
Yep.
And they're typically episodes I hate. I think there's one case in which I don't mind it. Well, not that I don't mind it, but I like the episode. I can't remember what it is, though. Oh, well. But yeah, I fucking hate whenever that happens, because it's just
It's a massive cop-out.
What's the point? And then there's a point where Frieza's like beaten, he's battered, and all of that. He's just on the ground, and Goku's just like above him, and is like, just leave. You're beaten. You're done. Just go. And then Sorbet, who is one of Frieza's, like, I believe he's like Frieza's second in command or something.
Sorbet.
Yeah. He has like this laser ring on, and he shoots Goku right through the heart. Just like, boom. I'm like, fuck! Holy shit! And then it's just like, he's there, and he's just like, not even doing anything. Like, I was expecting Goku to die, and nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, he just like falls on the ground, and he's like, ugh, and he's like, just that. And I'm like, you should be dead.
Even if you're a super powerful Saiyan.
Yeah, because
you should be
Vegeta
dead.
got killed by the Death Beam, and it hit him straight in the heart.
Yeah.
That killed Vegeta. Why are you still alive?
Was he transformed at this point?
Yeah. He was Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I
well,
believe.
Then that's
or was he?
understandable. That's kind of justifiable
no,
that he
because,
didn't die,
like,
but whatever.
It would
That's
kill
why I
him
said
regardless.
kind of. That's why I
It
said
was straight
kind
through
of.
the fucking heart. It doesn't matter if you're a Super Saiyan, a legendary Super Saiyan, golden whatever.
Legendary Super Saiyan 4 God, Super Saiyan 4 God,
Yeah.
Super Saiyan Ex Machina.
It's like, I'm thinking it would be so cool if they just killed Goku for good.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
actually.
like just do it, and then that's
But
it.
you know it's never going to happen.
Never.
They're never going to kill off Goku for good.
It's just upsetting. That,
Unless they decide to definitively, that's the end. That's all we have. There's no more Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's dead. It's gone. It's done. Nothing else happens.
Yeah,
that's
but
it.
then years later they'll just
Then
make another
years
one.
happen. They'll make another one where Goku gets resurrected.
Yeah, it's just like, so when I said that, someone's like, "Oh, well, they'll just bring him back anyway." I'm like, no, because you can't make the same wish with the Dragon Balls more than once. I don't know if that is still a thing, but that's always been the rule as far as I know.
As far as I know, Earth's Dragon Balls can only bring someone back once, and you can only
the
make
same wish.
Yeah, you can only make the same wish once with the Earth's Dragon Balls, but with the Namekian Dragon Balls, you can do it however many times you want.
That's a bit of a cop out.
It is a bit of a cop out, but then again, the Namekian Dragon Balls are further along than the friggin' Earth's Dragon Balls.
But oh well. But yeah, like, it's just frustrating. I mean, I always prefer. I wouldn't choose any of the Dragon Ball Z movies over the series, because I just think the series is better. TV is a better format than a movie anyway, because in a movie you have to like wrap everything up like that in the span of however long.
Yep.
But with with the TV series, you can just
keep going
as long as you want, and then
it's complete plot for that season. Maybe
which,
maybe hint.
It's kind of interesting that they're taking the movies and then putting them into series format. Which I came across someone, and fucking idiot. He tried to debate with me that Battle of Gods and Resurrection F are still canon, despite the fact Dragon Ball Super is going back over them and changing them. It's like, well, they can't be canon.
I know that Dragon Ball Super is retelling them pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, and
So
I know a lot
it can't
of
be
people
canon.
have problems with that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean-
I don't have a problem with it.
Well, I mean, it's just a bit of a waste of space then, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
just a little bit.
It's like, what was the fucking point?
If it decides to do something different and whatever, but
Yeah. Like,
But-
I personally won't watch this, the subtitled version.
Yep.
Just because I don't like trying to concentrate on what's happening and the subtitles at the same time. Especially with a show like Dragon Ball Z.
yeah,
Or Dragon Ball Super or whatever, so I'm going to wait for the dub.
Yep.
But, yeah. Has the animation changed yet?
what do you mean?
Like, I saw pictures of the animation, it looked god-awful, but then...
It's not going to change.
Oh, isn't it?
No, it's not. That's how it is. Like, it's
Well,
not.
no, I've
it's,
seen two different animation styles, that's the thing.
it's different in Dragon Ball Super because they're using modern animation techniques which allow for episodes to be made quicker and cheaper.
Yeah, no, but I mean... I saw the god-awful, like, badly drawn... It looked like the Big Les show, basically. kind of animation, and I thought that was what it was going to be. What happened to that animation? All I've seen is like the typical kind of Battle of Gods resurrection.
I don't know, but like
Yeah.
I know a lot of people hated the animation in Super
like,
because like it just looked awful, but that's just because like in order to make like 20 minutes of episode every week, then you gotta make it quickly.
Yeah.
Like they haven't made like a bunch of episodes in advance. They're pretty much making these episodes like 2 at a time.
Yeah.
Like one episode airs, next episode airs, like one episode airs, they've got like the next 5 episodes done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I'm sure you're wondering why I went to a movie generator. Well, I figured to just generate some movies, and then if one comes up that I was displeased with, or we could say what they could have, how they could have improved it. And the one I want to talk about out of these 4 is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Right.
I just thought that they killed off so many characters off screen, and it was very weak. It felt like, what, fucking really? It was a massive letdown to see these characters just... Well, we didn't see them die.
Just to see these characters dead.
Yeah.
Not to see
just
them die,
dead,
to see them
not
dead.
To die. Dead. So, yeah, I would show them. And it's not even like they were deleted scenes or in an extended cut or anything. It was literally
like they
just
weren't even filmed.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's like, that was upsetting to me. Plus... the whole final battle with Voldemort is like, what? It's like, it's just the same shit we saw before, literally just them in a fucking wand lock, and then he turns into cornflakes.
That's how it happened in the book. They're not going to change that.
Isn't
it? I think that's how it happened in the book.
No, because I've seen so many people complain that's not the way it was in the book.
I don't know.
I can't remember how, but no, it was completely different. I don't even think Voldemort turned into cornflakes in the book.
I think it was pretty much just
corpse, like
love shield
literally
there.
had a corpse.
But you know, you can't have a corpse there because children watch that.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, man. It's
children watch it.
It's like, well, you could have ended this shit fucking God knows how long ago. You know? When they were in this situation in the 4th movie and whatever.
No, but he didn't... all the Horcruxes weren't destroyed then.
Yeah, I know. It's like, fuck, man. Like, at least put a little bit of something in there. A little bit of difference. Other than just...
Voldemort was weakened by the fact that he only had an eighth of his soul left in him.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, they're just, like, going like this. And then...
That's
doesn't
Harry
even
Potter.
just get cancelled and then he dies.
That's Harry Potter for you.
No, but, like, they're going like that, and then the beam stops, and Voldemort just turns into cornflakes.
Because Neville killed Nagini.
Yeah, but he wouldn't die. It just means he would be allowed to, like, he'd become vulnerable. He wouldn't just straight up die if his Horcruxes just get destroyed.
I don't know this shit.
Because I'm pretty sure it's not like that in the book.
Have you read the book?
No, but I know people who have.
Have you read the book, though? I haven't read the book either.
Yeah.
But
let us know, guys.
Yeah. And if he's wrong, I will slap him.
And if he's wrong, I can't slap him because it'll break him.
Yeah. I'll shatter.
Like
I'll turn into cornflakes.
Before I even hit. Anyway, let's refresh this shit. Yeah. See if there's any other movies we can discuss that we would have done different. No. The Avengers? No.
No.
Literally would not have changed anything about that movie. No. Fuck off, Magic Mike.
No. Stay, Magic Mike.
The Phantom Menace.
Look! All 4 movies that I would change. No. Only 3 of them. First of all, I would get rid of The Day After Tomorrow straight up.
Leave.
Get out.
The Evil Dead. I mean, I think that's the weakest of the Evil Dead franchise, if I can be honest. I am talking about the original, guys. So, yeah, I don't like that movie at all. I don't like it. Ice Age is just beautiful.
Ice Age is beautiful. I would just get rid of the rest. Get rid of the fucking sequels.
Yeah. I think I just literally just watched the second one. I'm like, yep, I'm done.
The second... I didn't mind the second one. It was just the idea of the third one.
Which one is that again?
Dawn of Dinosaurs.
Yeah, didn't see.
It's like, why are there dinosaurs? I know we had frozen dinosaurs in the first movie, but why are there dinosaurs now? Like, that mere concept was enough to turn me off of Ice Age forever. I'm never going to go back and rewatch those movies ever.
Yeah, no. Hold on. I had an idea.
For The Phantom Menace?
No.
Okay.
I've just given up on that idea. The Phantom Menace killed me. Okay. So, a movie I'm not ever going to watch was released, like, recently. I don't know fucking when. And it's a movie that I can pretty much tell is god-awful. That's why I'm not going to see it. And that is Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, what thing would you like to see adapted into, like, a live-action thing?
Ooh.
You know, like Alice in Wonderland was.
Ooh.
Peter Pan has been, like, adapted numerous times, but, you know.
Oh, my God.
Or more precisely, like, kind of like a darkish version. Like, not straight out, like, fucking Willy Wonka killing kids or shit like that, but, you know.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I wasn't prepared for this.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh my God, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. There was actually something like that.
Was there?
Yeah, like, there's been a couple, like, redos of Wizard of Oz. Like, you have The Wiz, which was a modern-ish sort of adaptation that was made in, like, the 60s or 70s? 80s? I don't know. But, you had, like, Dorothy was changed to an African-American girl living in some trailer park or something. I can't really remember the details of it, but it was kind of cool. It was a musical and stuff. Then you had Tin Man, which was a miniseries which starred, I think, Zooey Deschanel as DG, who was supposedly Dorothy Gale, and then she meets up with the Tin Man, who used to be a Tin Man. And Tin Men are basically, in this universe, they are, like, the Wicked Witch's police force or whatever. And stuff. Like, I haven't watched it yet, but it looks cool. Then, there's a book series called Dorothy Must Die, where Dorothy has literally become the new Wicked Witch.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a new girl who has to travel around gathering people from the books, from the original story, to kill her and stuff. And that looks kind of cool, so I want to read that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I don't know. There's been a couple Wizard of Oz things, but yeah. Okay, so how would you do this Wizard of Oz thing?
I mean, it's pretty safe to assume that Oz the Great and Powerful is pretty much canon.
That is canon, yes.
Yeah. But it would also be cool to see the Wizard of Oz in that kind of style. Because, I mean, I loved Oz the Great and Powerful.
That's a really great movie.
I loved that
I don't care what people say about it. I don't care if people hate it.
I don't care either. But, like, I'd do it more... Because I don't mind reboots and shit that are pretty much straight for straight carbon copies. But
cut for cut remakes.
Yeah. I mean, because, you know, you get the people who complain...
Yeah.
When stuff's changed. And then people will complain when it isn't.
It's like, what the fuck do you want, people?
Hypocritical. But yeah, I would pretty much just have it... I mean, really, I think that movie is just one of the greatest of all times. But to do it with, like, a dark kind of Tim Burton-esque...
That'd be kind of cool.
Thing, of course, like, you know, Johnny Depp, I'm sure, would be involved somehow. He'd be Dorothy, let's face it.
No, I think Johnny Depp would be the Scarecrow.
Yes.
He'd make the perfect Scarecrow now that I think about it.
Yeah, he would.
It'd be really cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's cast this. I kind of want
Oh my god, okay.
Alright. So Dorothy.
Dorothy Emma Stone.
Yes.
Emma Stone is
That
Dorothy.
is perfect.
There's you can't escape it.
No, you can't. Tin Man.
The Tin Man would be.
Okay, I'm just gonna upset myself here, and if he was still alive, Robin Williams would have made the perfect Tin Man.
I would have cast Robin Williams as the Lion.
Yes, actually, yeah, you're right. I was thinking of Bicentennial Man. I know. Oh, that movie is.
Bicentennial Man makes me so sad.
It actually is so upsetting.
It's like the worst possible thing.
Yeah. What is it with like Tin Men making me cry? Because the Iron Giant, and then
Bicentennial Man. Okay, so
right in the feels.
The Wizard would be Michael Gambon.
Yes. Little on the nose, isn't it?
Little on the nose, but whatever. He'd be the Wizard.
Yes.
The Wicked Witch of the Good Witch of the North.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Meryl Streep.
Meryl. I don't know about Meryl Streep. I don't know whether she would be the Wicked Witch or the Good Witch. And I know that Meryl Streep hates playing witches. Like when she was cast as before she was cast as the witch in Into the Woods, she literally made a promise to herself that no more witches.
Well,
no more witches, and then she got offered the part in Into the Woods, and she just jumped at it.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know about Meryl Streep. Like, and I know she would probably hate playing any more witches.
Yeah,
but
probably.
at the same time, it's Wizard of Oz,
so yeah,
she might love it. I don't know. But
Matt Smith as the Tin Man.
That
would be cool.
I would love that.
That'd be awesome.
But okay, living actors to play the Lion though.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
It's not serious, but I'm just trying to think. Okay, mildly fat actors, and then Jack Black came into my head.
No, but you don't understand. He would be so cool.
No. That's the point. He'd be a cool, cowardly lion. And now I just fought Matt Berry. No!
I am a terrifying lion!
Father! Oh, anyway.
If we don't defeat this witch, we won't be able to go to that guy that we were going to. What was his name?
No idea. Anyway. Now that we said Robin Williams, literally no one.
Who played Rhino in Amazing Spider-Man 2 again?
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti? He'd be okay.
I think look-wise, yeah.
Look-wise, yeah.
David Cross.
Okay, go on.
Instead of the Cowardly Lion, it's Cowardly Lioness, and it's Rebel Wilson.
Oh my god, yes! Yes!
James L. Jones.
No, James L. Jones would be the voice of the wizard.
Yes.
And then Michael Gambon would be the actual character.
Yes.
And yeah, James L. Jones would be the voice that comes out when he's the giant head thing.
Wicked Witch.
The Wicked Witch would be... whoever played Umbridge.
Oh, God. Not her.
No.
Are we talking a Harry Potter musical?
Yes, Joe Walker. Joe Walker is the Wicked Witch. No. Can't think of anyone but Meryl Streep now.
I mean, I guess just stick with Oz the Great and Powerful.
Yeah, I guess.
Just have Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
Fuck old James Franco. It's Michael Gambon all the way.
Either Haley Atwell or Helena Bonham Carter as the Good Witch of the North.
Yes.
That would be really cool.
Both of them, and she just ages.
There's two Good Witches of the North. They're twins.
But let's face it, Helena Bonham Carter would be the Wicked Witch.
Yeah, if anything. No, she would be the Wicked Witch. She'd be the Wicked Witch that gets crushed. Yeah. You'd see she'd have a brief cameo of like 5 seconds and then get crushed.
Like, oh, look, a house.
Oh, look, a house!
Shit.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Now I want this movie just based off cast alone.
Yeah. Make it happen!
Make it happen.
Disney, make it happen. You have the rights to Wizard of Oz.
I love how we literally just said Robin Williams. Now we cannot think of a great suggestion.
You can't think of anyone else for the Lion besides Robin Williams. It's really sad. I think stick to the books a little more in this in the new movie. Like instead of the things that they get from the wizard in the original movie, get the things that they get from in the original book. Like friggin' the Tin Man gets a clock. Like wait, no. I don't know. He gets something put into his chest that like ticks or whatever.
Yeah, well, he gets the clock
in
the movie, so yeah.
And in the book, the Scarecrow gets pins put into his head.
Oh yeah.
So they poke out, and he's like, "Oh no, those make you smarter." And then at the end of the book, the Scarecrow actually rules over Oz, not Oz, the Emerald City, and the Tin Man rules over the China people, I think. I don't know. And yeah, and the Lion gets what does he get? The Lion gets given like this juice, and the wizard tells him it's liquid courage, and he's like, "Oh my god!" and drinks it and becomes awesome because it was in him the whole time.
So, do you reckon if they made a new one, would they go down like a proper like CG line or a?
I think
like they did in.
I think
Oz.
A lot of the movie, like quite a bit of it, would be green screen, but I feel like they would at least attempt to do a lot of it with friggin' practical.
Yeah, I mean,
and stuff.
a CG line or a guy in a suit. Do you reckon what would they do? A guy in a lion suit?
Well, if we're going Rebel Wilson, then she'd be in a suit with makeup. You can't escape that. Damn it! Now I want Rebel Wilson as the Cowardly Lion. Honestly, who gives a fuck about the gender of the lion? Honestly,
she's the dog. Toto.
Fucking hell no.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, no.
For God's sake, I just thought of the black guy from the first Transformers movie as the Lion.
No, Idris Elba as the wizard.
Oh god.
He'd be cool.
Yeah, but then we couldn't have Mila Kunis as the witch, because how do we explain James Franco suddenly turning into Idris Elba?
Oh, that's right. We were connecting it to it to Oz the Great and Powerful. I forgot about that. But yeah, Michael Gambon is the wizard. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
With James L. Jones providing the voice for the giant head thing.
Yes, the giant head thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'll be Marlon Brando. So I think we got a pretty good cast down.
We've got a damn good cast for this movie.
Yes.
Let's make it happen.
Make it happen. Without casting.
Without casting.
No
an
one
artistic
else.
vision. We have to direct this.
Yes, we do.
If
someone give us budget.
Disney, please hire us to make this movie, because we will actually make it.
Yeah, we will. Like, we swear to God.
We will, if you give us like a budget and shit, we will make this movie.
We will make it.
We will make this movie.
Make it.
We will make it.
Yes.
Okay. While we're on the topic of that, how about what if what thing would you make into a modern adaptation?
What, like Disney are pretty much going through their old stuff and just doing it?
No,
right?
not like live action stuff. I mean,
okay.
like Sherlock-ish. Like transplanting characters from their regular setting to the real world. Not Smurfs, but Sherlock. Nothing like fucking Smurfs ever.
Oh, fuck! That one's a hard one. No, I don't know.
I used to want to see Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I had that whole idea in my head. And even wrote 5 episodes of it. And I might actually go back to it at some point, I don't know, when I'm finished with a thing that I'm doing, definitely, at some point, that I haven't announced yet, that I'm not going to say anything about at the moment.
The Powerpuff Girls.
That would be cool.
It would.
But that's already happening, though.
Is it?
Yeah, reboot is happening next year, I think. 2016 reboot. Not a movie, but a TV series.
Oh, God, is it going to be shit CG animated?
I think it might be being done in the same style as Dance Pants was.
The fuck is that?
Dance Pants was 2014, I think. Animated special, 20-minute special that was to celebrate like an anniversary of Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look too bad actually. It's CG and stuff.
Okay.
But it still has that 2D look to it.
Oh yeah.
And the girls are kind of stylized a little bit more.
All right.
It's cool.
If we were to have a big budget live action version of something,
okay, big budget live action version.
What would you have?
Okay, big budget live action version of something. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Hear me out here. But Digimon.
Digimon. Well, you can say whatever you want. I don't give a shit about Digimon. So, go ahead. Digimon.
That's it, Digimon.
Digimon?
Like, an original story.
Yeah.
But, okay, you take the characters from the original show.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just taking the characters and putting them in a new plot.
Oh, yeah.
Basically. Like, a reboot. Straight reboot. Taking certain plot points from the original thing. Maybe even it's a TV series.
Oh yeah,
like a high budget TV series with CG Digimon and some practical effects at some points. I don't know.
I would have to go with Ben 10.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I kind of reimagine the story of the origins. Because weren't the movies they made? Is that canon?
No, the Race Against Time and Alien Swarm have been confirmed to be alternate universes. Okay. Race Against Time was confirmed in one episode of, I think, Alien Force or Ultimate Alien, where Eon from the original movie actually appears.
Oh, he appears.
And actually has an origin story now, where he is a Ben from an alternate timeline that goes around destroying other Bens. Yeah. And now in like Omniverse Galactic Monsters, which this is a really fucking cool episode. Okay. It basically opens with Ben and he's really boring. He sits in high school and stuff, and then his watch gets stolen, and friggin' and he's like, no, it doesn't even do anything. and stuff, and you're like, to begin with, you're like, what the fuck's happening? What's going on? Why is he cool with his watch being stolen? And then he gets home, Gwen's there, and they're like, and they're talking like they're really disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh yeah, remember that thing that Grandpa Max took us on when we were kids? Oh yeah, you mean the most boring road trip ever? Like just on the road with your grandfather in a friggin' rust bucket. And yeah, and it's like, then Gwen's just like, Ben, you don't have to talk to me. It's not like we're close or anything. And you're like, what are you on about? You're close as fuck. What are you guys talking about? And then actual Ben appears, and it's revealed that this Ben that we've been following for the first 5 minutes of the episode is actually a Ben from an alternate timeline where there is no Omnitrix in existence in this timeline. So that Ben never found it. The real Ben comes in, and he's like, and non-Omnitrix Ben gets attacked by an evil Ben. And basically, the end of the episode was an army of evil Bens versus an army of good Bens, including one Ben 10,000 that could actually fuse aliens. So he transformed into 4 Mongosaur.
Oh god.
Like, it was Humongosaur with 4 arms. It was awesome.
Obviously.
And, it was really cool. And then at the end of the episode, every Ben in every timeline was destroyed by Vilgax. He set off a bomb that destroyed every other timeline except the one that they were currently in. And even the main timeline Ben got killed. And his Omnitrix fell onto the non-Omnitrix timeline Ben. So he's got the Omnitrix now. Every other Ben is destroyed. He's the only Ben in existence now.
So confusing. Bullshit. Not confusing, but... Timeline shit!
Convoluted timeline bullshit.
Yeah.
But it was actually really cool, and I have not seen the second part, and I really want to see the second part. But it looks... Oh my god, it looks awesome. It's so interesting.
So, okay, so for this for the first movie, I would, retell the origin story.
I would age up Ben, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think a 10-year-old is a good protagonist these days.
But I wouldn't make him much older, to be honest.
No.
So maybe 13, 14.
Yeah.
Around that.
At most 15.
So yeah, I'd basically, how it took, Vilgax, the entire season to get to Earth. It would happen in the movie.
Yep.
And then the sequel would be Alien Swarm. Or kind of like that, and a retelling of that. And then the third one, I know you're probably thinking, Ultimate Alien! No. Ben from the future.
Ooh, Ben 10,000.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I know. I'd really love to see that.
What I would do...
Should we cast this motherfucker?
Okay, yes. Real quick. Because I want to say what
Alright, so should we cast...
Ben 10 movie would be.
Teenage Ben, or Young Ben.
Young Ben.
Alien Swarm Ben, and then Future Ben?
Young Ben, Teen Ben, Adult Ben.
Or should we just have... No.
I think Young Ben...
I'm not good with child actors, so I can't.
I think Young Ben would be an unknown.
Yeah,
obviously. he'd be a kid who wouldn't have Ben and Gwen in the first movie would be just kids you don't know.
Yeah, and then they'll be around 18, 19 by the next one. Do you reckon?
I think.
By
either that or you cast
Swarm.
16-year-olds as Ben and Gwen for the first movie. And then the second movie, you still use the same actors, but they're obviously older.
Yeah.
Because it's been, I would say wait a couple years so you can use the same actors.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But then,
Adult Ben.
Adult Ben would be... Who would be Adult Ben? Jeremy Renner?
Yeah. I was thinking Grant Gustin, but he would be great. He would have been great as, young Ben.
He would have been great as Teen Ben, yeah. Damn, do I want Grant Gustin?
Yeah.
But then again, I always want Grant Gustin, so...
I was about to say, you moron. But yeah.
So Jeremy Renner as Adult Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty fucking cool.
Adult Gwen.
Uh, Duh. This is quality entertainment right here.
Yeah, it is.
Such quality.
Elizabeth Olsen? She did good as a witchy
we're
character.
mostly saying that because Scarlet Witch, yeah. But
yeah, pretty much.
yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it! Now I'm thinking of Aaron Taylor Johnson as bloody Ben. But that'd be. Oh my god! I forgot recast Jeremy Renner.
If Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen were Ben and Gwen, then that would be like the third time that they were playing characters related to each other.
Even better.
They played a married couple in Godzilla, they played twins in Age of Ultron, and now in this hypothetical Ben 10 movie, they're playing cousins.
Twins, who one of them is 1 year older.
Yeah, you know, that's it.
I thought that line was so fucking funny. It's like, is that supposed to be a joke? But, like, who would be...
Yeah, Jeremy Renner is friggin'
yeah.
adult Ben, obviously.
Who would be Kevin?
Kevin. Ooh, I had a really good actor in mind.
Okay, so if it was young Kevin...
Young Kevin.
Evan Peters.
Yes.
He has that look.
That'd be cool.
But then adult Kevin... who's very evil.
Mm.
And
so we're not going down the line of Alien Force.
No.
Where he's an ally, okay.
We're gonna go down the original Ben
We're going
10,000.
back we're going Kevin 11,000.
Let's just say it's straight up adaptation of that, pretty much.
So it's a straight up adaptation of Ben 10,000.
Pretty much.
Like the episode.
Just for a movie.
Okay.
Length kind of thing. So
okay. So for Ben 10,000, we're are we taking the Ben and Gwen from the present to the future, or are we just going straight to the future?
we're just going straight to the future.
Okay. So so yeah, for Kevin 11,000, I don't know who would be Kevin 11,000.
This is
great.
tough. Real tough.
We should set ages for them though.
Kinda, but
yeah.
Fuck it.
I'm thinking around 35
Yeah,
for adult Ben, obviously.
Yeah.
So that makes adult Kevin 36.
Yeah. Oh shit. No, I just thought of the bit. Oh.
Go on.
Now I don't know who I would rather have as young Ben. Grant Gustin. Or the guy that plays Cisco.
Wow, both of them would be awesome.
I know! Like, I think... guy that plays Cisco, I can't remember his name and I feel so bad. He has, like, Ben's mannerisms.
It's Carlos something.
Yeah. But when you look at Grant Gustin, he pretty much looks exactly like Ben straight out of Alien Swarm.
He looks...
an Ultimate Alien and shit.
Like, literally, the cartoon,
seriously.
not the movie. The cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon, obviously.
Just, Grant Gustin has the look. Carlos has... Carlos Valdez. I want to say Carlos Valdez.
Yes.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Or am I thinking of Carlos?
No, I think you're right.
Carlos
I think you're correct.
So yeah, he has the mannerisms, but Grant Gustin has the look.
Yeah. Combine them.
Fuse them together. Quick, we need that alternate Ben 10,000.
I feel like whoever should play Kevin should have a bit of, muscle mass.
Mm.
At least adult. Why am I thinking Ben Affleck?
I'm thinking... when you said muscle mass, I thought, oh, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. This one was harder to cast than we thought.
This was a lot harder to cast.
I feel like we should totes have a crack at casting young adult or just adult versions of the Powerpuff Girls. Like grown-up versions of them.
Well, Emma Stone is obviously all three.
No. Should we make it even harder for ourselves and say we can't use Emma Stone? Or
no,
do we dare not?
We have to use Emma Stone somewhere.
Okay, so we're using Emma Stone, but who's she gonna be? I don't think she'd be.
She wouldn't be Buttercup. I don't think
No.
she would be Buttercup.
So now it's down to.
I mean,
Blossom.
she's tough and awesome.
I know who can be Buttercup.
Who?
Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick is Buttercup straight up.
Yeah. Yeah. But then is she Bubbles? Or is Emma Stone Bubbles or Blossom?
I think she'd be Blossom.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd be Bubbles.
But
I mean, she could be Bubbles, but I think she fits more with Blossom.
Yes, but then who is Bubbles?
Who's Bubbles? Rebel Wilson. No, never mind. I don't like Rebel Wilson's American accent, so never mind. I love her, but her American accent just it's off.
Yeah.
Anna Faris.
Oh my god. Yes. Who's the professor?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh my god. You didn't even hesitate with that
I didn't even hesitate.
Alright. Mojo Jojo.
James Franco. Through use of mocap. I don't know.
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
I kind of want to say James Spader.
That would be awesome.
I know.
Okay, we can't cast anyone but Tom Kenny as the mayor.
Yes.
He has to be the mayor.
Oh yeah. Oh god damn! I thought Patrick Stewart just then. Fuck damn it! No.
We have to go.
Vern Troyer.
No. We have to go straight up Tom Kenny.
I know.
We have to go Tom Kenny.
Indeed.
We can't go anywhere else.
I know. Who else?
Who would be Miss Bellum?
No idea.
Oh, what the fuck?
Did you phone Pocket Dial?
Hang on.
Did you just Pocket Dial?
Yes.
Flee.
Yeah, I did. Did tell you that. Jeez.
This makes a great viewing, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Oh.
Well, we don't have to show Miss Bellum's face.
True.
So.
No, don't know.
Oh. Jessica Rabbit.
Yes.
Literally Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty much cast.
That's it. That's cast.
Yeah.
Right there.
Any other ideas?
No, wait, hang on.
Uh-oh.
We need to cast him.
Yes. Michael Fassbender.
I would pay to see Michael Fassbender in that outfit, though.
Damn straight.
He would rock it.
He would.
Okay, one more.
Uh-oh.
Princess.
Oh, God, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
No, I had someone in mind. They're gone now.
They're gone.
They're gone. They left. They're gone. They're out of it. They're out. They're out of the ballpark.
Bye.
See. Home run.
Okay. What else can we fan cast?
This is so entertaining.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
All of these will then become official.
Yeah. They'll all be official adaptions.
Yeah. We can ruin something else. I'm almost certain of it.
What if...
No, correction. We can make things better.
We can improve.
Yeah.
We can rebuild it. We have the technology.
Yeah, we do.
The wild thornberries.
Oh, good God. Well, let's face it. No one can be Nigel Thornberry except Tim Curry.
No one.
No one.
No one.
No.
I mean, you can have an actor or whatever actually play him, but like Tim Curry still has to be the voice.
Yes. Should we make this even more fun and have time-traveling Rugrats, except they're from the future and they're grown up?
Time-traveling Rugrats.
Yeah.
You know what the sad thing is?
What?
I feel like at some point in his life, Tommy did build a time machine.
Yeah.
Like, he is the one capable for the invention of time.
The baby versions of them are just the grown actors' faces.
You mean like the
babies.
creepy baby from Twilight?
I don't know, it's Twilight.
You haven't seen Renesmee from Breaking Dawn?
Nope.
Oh my god, you're missing out on awful CG effects.
I think I'm missing out on a lot more awful from that fucking movie,
It's a terrifying baby!
What babies aren't?
No, but this is a baby that's had an adult's face put on it.
Well, I'm thinking of that show on ABC3, or that used to be on there.
Big Babies?
Yeah, that one.
I love that show.
That show was
show's
fucking
amazing.
weird. That show was fucking weird, man.
Oh, wait, how about...
Uh-oh.
How about... think of a video game that you would adapt into a movie.
Pong.
Oh my god, a Pong movie. I feel like if they tried to make a Pong movie, they would put aliens in it somehow.
Let's face it. We're just gonna have to do like an MCU style Super Smash Bros, right?
Yeah.
Where
Pretty
the characters
much.
have their own solo movies and then they meet up.
Yeah, we'll have a solo Legend of Zelda movie.
So who the fuck are we gonna cast for this one?
Okay.
You know the characters better than I do.
Okay. Zelda would be Emma Stone.
Rebel Wilson. No.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
There's no escape. We have Emma Stone has to be in everything.
Yeah.
Okay, she has to be in everything because she's just that great.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Whoever played what's his face from the first Mortal Instruments movie.
The first what?
First Mortal Instruments movie. Never mind. Oh, but who would be Link?
Grant Custom.
No, but then we wouldn't be able to hear his beautiful voice. Because Link does not talk, and you can't give him dialogue, because if you give Link dialogue, I will punch you in the face.
Vin Diesel.
Damn it. No, Vin
No, that's
Diesel's
a
already...
lunk.
Vin Diesel's already Groot and Black Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's not that good at acting, at least when they talk?
Hey!
What?
Link still needs to be a good actor.
Okay, fine.
Because all of his stuff is portrayed through facial expressions.
Okay, who just
and
is not good at talking?
Weird sounds.
Christopher Walken.
No, Christopher Walken as Link would be awful. Christopher Walken as Ganondorf would be great.
Nicolas Cage.
God. Who has the look of Link? I think we need to figure out.
True. That is indeed what we need to figure out.
Like, literally, all we need is just the look. We don't need the voice, because he has no voice. He's been kicked in the nuts so many times that all he can say is, "Hey!"
Elijah Wood.
Damn it, you got me thinking of Orlando Bloom.
No, shit. Who did... Martin Freeman. Could be worse. Could have said Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh god. Martin Freeman would be the King Zora.
Yes.
He would just spend half the movie shuffling over so Link can go past.
I don't know about you.
It's a painful part in the game.
But I just thought of the best possible Mario.
Okay.
Matt Berry. Bowser! Princess!
Peter Dinklage would be Toad.
Yes. Who would be?
He'd just look up at Matt Berry and go, "Your princess is in another castle." And then Matt Berry would just, "Princess!"
Who would be Luigi?
Someone tall and skinny.
Stephen Merchant.
No. I had some. I for a second there, I had someone in my mind for Stephen Merchant to play, but now it's gone. Stephen Merchant should play Mr. Game & Watch.
Oh god. So who's Luigi?
Who is Luigi? Well, he's Green Mario for one. Mama, why? I'm so sorry, Green Mario.
He's just played by a banana.
He's just played by a banana.
It's just a banana.
Banana.
Yeah. Okay. Who else?
No. Link is played by PewDiePie.
Oh my god.
That would actually be awesome. Okay.
Yeah, it would. Because he won't talk. It's just every time he moves. Like, okay, so who else can we cast in this motherfucker?
Oh,
let's face it, Pikachu is Gilbert Godfrey.
Pikachu!
Pika! That was bloody terrifying. No, Matt Berry.
Matt Berry.
Pika!
No, Matt Berry is Ganondorf.
Hyrule! Matt Berry is everyone.
Matt Berry is everyone in Smash Bros. He's also Mega Man.
King DDD.
Kirby!
Kirby?
Matt Berry as Kirby would be fucking awesome.
Shit is whack.
Shit's fucked,
This
man.
is potentially the second craziest episode of the podcast ever. Right behind when we rebooted the childhood.
Yeah.
Childhood certainly got rebooted that time round. Uh-oh.
Matt Berry is Solid Snake. Metal Gear! Matt Berry is Yoshi.
I'd sort of what else we could cast. Dragon Ball Z.
Well, Matt Berry's Gohan. Because Father!
Go. I don't even know what this thing does.
Looks like a photo frame.
But not.
Yeah, but also not a photo frame. Like,
yes.
so there's a photo frame bit. But then there's also another photo frame bit. I think it's for holding books.
You're for holding books.
That looks awesome.
Leaked picture of the new Power Rangers Morpher.
Eyes. We got the... It's Morphin' time! Beep, 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 beep. Thing that I think is a photo frame!
Let's take that away.
Jesus.
Anyway.
You good dying there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good.
I'm good.
Just making sure.
Good. This has been interesting.
Yes, it has. It's been great.
We should probably bring it to a close.
PewDiePie as everyone is a Super Saiyan. No! Okay. Serious casting though. Little Karibo as Frieza.
Yes. Definitely.
You can't cast anyone but Little Karibo as Frieza.
No, I mean, he's amazing.
Yeah.
He's just... They should actually get him for everything to do with proper DBZ.
Yeah. Like, he should do the English voice for Frieza in Resurrection F.
Because I just don't like the voice actor they have now. It's like... for me, it's either Linda Young or Little Karibo.
Yeah.
It just sounds weird when it's someone else. Especially, I mean, have you heard Frieza's voice in Resurrection F?
Is this a dub or the sub?
The dub.
Oh, no, I haven't.
It's bad. I just don't like it. That's
why I'll probably watch the sub if I don't like the voice.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna buy the DVD, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Cell would be the same actor for all forms.
Different actor, obviously.
Different actor for all forms. Who would be
the Cell saga could be a trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would be Imperfect Cell?
Imperfect Cell would be...
It would have to be like someone who's got a very kind of creepy face. Even though it would be mostly CG, I'm pretty sure.
It would literally be CG.
Or practical effects.
Okay. No, we can't have CG in this.
Yeah, no.
It all needs to be practical effects. Frieza needs to be, like, portrayed with practical effects.
Yeah.
The tails need to be practical effects.
Yep.
We need practical effects Cell. We need practical effects Raditz.
Okay. Or just no Raditz.
No, we need Raditz.
No.
We're doing Dragon Ball Z, we have to do Raditz.
Okay, so... Alright, so first I want to get Cell out of the way, because it's Cell.
Yep.
Who would be good for, like, that Cell? Imperfect Cell.
Imperfect Cell, voice. Then...
I think the voice and the facial actor should be probably the same.
Yeah. As much as it pains me to say it, but Perfect Cell should be Benedict Cumberbatch.
I think I had someone even better.
Okay, go.
Michael Fassbender.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you beat me to it.
Save Cumberbatch for something else. Like,
Broly.
Not this. No.
Broly would be awesome.
Imperfect. I'm trying to think who could give a real creepy performance. For some reason, no, he's too short.
Tom Kenny. Okay, but one thing we have to do though is cast Asian actors as Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, blah blah.
But I don't know Asian actors.
Well, we can't cast white people as them. Okay,
I know.
Sorry,
but still,
in movies based on anime, you can't cast white actors as characters.
Well, evidently you can.
You can, but everyone will hate the movie because of it. That's why people are freaking out over Akira. Because no one knows who's going to play Akira. Especially considering that the character has a Japanese name.
I
don't know.
Cell, you wank.
The guy who plays Maseo, in season 3 of Arrow.
Yeah, he's cool. I like Maseo.
He would be Piccolo.
Oh. I was thinking... No. I can't remember if I was thinking Vin Diesel for Piccolo or Tien.
Vin Diesel for Tien.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Bloody heck. Fuck you, Cell. I
don't know.
Let's move to semi-perfect.
Semi-perfect Cell.
Kinda needs to be a big built guy, I guess.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah. Actually, that'd be cool. Tom Hardy.
That would be cool.
Yes, Tom Hardy. There we go. Benedict Cumberbatch is like the face of Frieza.
No. Nah. Frieza doesn't really have that really long face that Benedict Cumberbatch
I didn't
does.
necessarily mean the head, but like just the face.
No.
Plus,
if we're going practical effects,
True.
then we have to have then we gotta have
true.
like the actor that actually plays Frieza and the actor that does the voice for Frieza.
Yeah.
So yeah.
God, I just realized the back of this thing looks like a very terrifying face.
It's one of the Easter Island heads.
Okay. Well, because I don't know many Asian actors, let's just amuse ourselves and just cast white people.
But I'll probably go home and cry myself to sleep because of it. But okay.
Okay. One reason I wanted to say this was because Chris Pratt is Goku. He has the build.
He has the build, but I think that's about it.
And the chops. He can be Asian.
If Stephen Merchant can be Asian, he can as well.
Okay.
Movie 43.
Although one thing I have to say, when Piccolo's Asian, he looks hella weird. Like, I mean, I love that K&K Productions sing to death.
Yeah.
But Piccolo looks super weird.
Yeah.
In it. I don't know, it's just when...
Guy who plays Maseo as Vegeta then.
Yes. I can agree with
Even
that.
if Vegeta is supposed to be like 5'3" or something.
It doesn't matter. I mean, the height thing you can work around.
Yeah.
Even
if there are constant references to his height. No, there's not.
Yeah.
Not in the show.
I'm
thinking of TFS. What am I doing?
Gohan. Let's just save it and just go like young-ish. Well, I don't know kid actors, so yeah.
The kid who plays Peter in Peter Pan, I mean, he doesn't look too bad. Like,
I just erase anything.
I'm probably not. Again, I'm not going to see the movie. I'm going to wait till it's out on rental and probably get
Kid
that.
from Gotham, who plays Bruce Wayne.
He'd be kind of okay. What about the kid who plays young Barry in The Flash?
Yes.
Yeah. He'd be cool.
Krillin. No one cares. No.
You'd cast anyone as Krillin.
No. Evidently not. Ray Fiennes. He's used to portraying people with no noses. He knows it. No, I don't know. I mean, Krillin pretty much has to be a short ass.
Brandon Roos is Goku.
Oh.
I mean,
no, he has a kind of Yamcha look about him.
A little bit, but I think he would be like if regrettably they do go down the if regrettably they do make another movie and go down the road of casting white people.
He kind of seems more like a Zarbon.
No, I would.
I mean, I could see him being blue.
I would still say that he would probably be either Goku or Yamcha.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't a bad Superman. Let's be real. He wasn't awful.
Well,
It was just that the script was shitty.
Yep.
The script and shit was awful. He wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would be a pretty good Goku.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I've seen in The Flash, he can be funny.
Yeah. Although I find him a bit more irritating than anything.
Even if, like, Ray annoys me sometimes.
Yeah, Ray annoys me all the times. All the times. Gymnast for days.
I really don't care about friggin' Ray and Felicity's subplot.
Yeah, no.
I really don't care for it.
It gets worse.
It's not okay.
Don't worry. Gets
While I pinged your cell phone, Ray, that's not a thing you do.
Yeah.
I'm stalking you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I love you now. Okay, cool. Whatever.
Sweet. Yeah. Arrow Season 3 is not good. Season 4 is pretty cool.
Season 2 is just...
I mean...
Season 2 is my favourite.
If I can be honest, I'm liking Season 4 of Arrow more than Season 2 of Flash so far. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want Stephen Amell to grow the arrow beard.
Yeah, you really should.
That'd be really cool. Just no. And then he shoots arrows with it. I need to see Stephen Amell shoot arrows with his teeth.
Oh, his teeth.
Like, not just the beard, the teeth.
Oh, okay.
He needs to shoot arrows with his teeth as well.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
No, I mean, like, if his arm's broken or something.
Oh, okay.
Then, like, he has to draw the string back.
Really,
with his
you'd
teeth or
think
something.
you'd reckon like one of the villains would at least attempt that.
Yeah.
It's like, he's an archer. I'm gonna break his arm.
Yeah. It's like Batman with breaking his back.
Yo, Deadshot. Not Deadshot. Deathstroke. I always confuse the two sometimes. Break his arm, man. Then at least if he does somehow by some miracle, he, you know...
Mirakuru!
If he defeats you, then, yeah.
Yeah, Mirakuru.
No, he won't be able to defeat very many people for a while.
Mirakuru!
It's like, just break his arm, dude. Why doesn't anyone do that?
And because if they do break his arm, then people would see the Arrow has a broken arm. Oh, Oliver Queen has a broken arm. Oliver Queen must be the Arrow.
Coincidence, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a coincidence, obviously. I mean, who the fuck would think Oliver Queen is the Arrow?
I feel like Oliver would fake it, but then he'd pull something off to make it look like he broke his arm.
Yeah.
It's like, you tackle me and make me land on my arm. I mean, it might end up being worse, but at least people...
But, you know, it's Oliver Queen would do that.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I liked about, like, season 1 of the show. Like, it's all like, you're the Arrow, and it's like, he set himself up for that. To stop people. I thought that was intelligent.
Yeah.
Because, like, I hate it when, like, people can't put 2 and 2 together. It's like in episode 1 of The Flash, season 2, he's just up on stage. He isn't blurring his face or anything. He's just, like, there. And it's like, people can obviously tell it's you.
Yeah.
Like, who else has a facial structure? Like, well, Andrew Garfield, evidently. It's like, come on. It's like, you know, it's like why I always get so bothered when people don't disguise their voice or their face or anything.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't suspend disbelief.
It's like with Batman, he may do a stupid sounding voice, but at least he does disguise his voice.
Blah, blah. Justice!
I've spent the last 2 days, every time someone says justice, I've just turned around to them and said, justice! I need to carry around my Batman mask with me at all times and just... Justice! Anyway, moving on.
I'm still trying to think of Cell.
Still think there's a Batman running around in the Arrow Flash universe.
Probably.
Because, you know, there's a Harley Quinn, so...
Yeah. Well, we can't talk about that.
Can't talk about that. We're casting Dragon Ball Z.
No, I mean... Yeah. We just ain't allowed to talk about that, apparently. No.
Okay.
I think we've run through the cast.
We've literally.
I don't think there's anyone else to cast.
There's a lot of other people.
We haven't cast Emma Stone yet.
We haven't cast Emma Stone as anyone yet.
Emma Stone as
Bulma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
We haven't cast Rebel Wilson as Margin Boo.
Rebel Wilson also as Evil Boo.
Yeah. And Super Boo. And Kid Boo.
And Kid Boo.
And Oob.
And Oob. No, that means whitewashing him. No. Jaden Smith is Oob.
Why is Oob a black kid anyway?
Because he can't be a white kid.
No, but why is he a kid? Isn't I forget what he is. He's like
he's the reincarnation of Boo's spirit.
Reincarnation of Boo's spirit.
Yeah.
And a black kid. Nice. Weird stuff.
Would you be saying the same thing if he was a white kid?
I'd be questioning anything as to why is the reincarnation of Boo a kid.
Because the reincarnation of Boo's gotta fucking grow up, bro.
Yeah, but why can't it be like a Boo creature? Or similar?
Because he's the reincarnation of Boo's spirit in human form.
So I'm confused.
That's what Goku wished for.
Yeah. Oh, okay. See, I haven't seen the Boo saga in a while, so I keep forgetting.
I read the last chapter of the manga.
Okay, so is his name just coincidentally Oob?
No, they named him Oob.
Okay. That is good to hear, because I just thought some random kid was born and he's the reincarnation of Boo, but his name is just happens to be Oob.
But yeah, basically what happened is that Boo was defeated, but Goku wanted the power of Boo on his side.
Yeah.
And he was
Greedy motherfucker.
He was like to Shenron, "Yo, Shenron, reincarnate this bitch." And Shenron was like, "Okay." Yeah, you got a little black kid there.
Black kid, right there.
And then Goku doesn't actually meet up with him until the World Tournament.
Yeah.
And which is actually really funny in the manga because Pan's there. Like little tiny little 4-year-old Pan.
Don't discuss Pan.
No, but she's tiny and 4 years old and she beats up a giant ass buff guy.
What is it with Pan that just isn't good? Pan.
Pan means monkey.
No. I mean the movie.
Oh, the
as
movie.
Well.
The movie.
And this. It's like just you name something Pan, no good's gonna come of it.
Pan was cool in DBZ. It's just that in GT, she was Pan.
Anyone.
But then again, it's GT.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so you know all these cool characters we created? Let's fuck them up in every way possible.
Let's take Goten.
Let's make Goku a kid. Give Goten this stupid haircut.
And make him a ladies' man.
Give Vegeta a mustache. And, yeah, let's just make Trunks irrelevant.
Yeah.
I mean, Trunks is one of my favorite characters, and then GT. I'm so glad that shit ain't canon.
I was just really upset when I found out that there's no fucking Gotenks in GT. Like, what happened to that power?
Yeah.
What happened, Trunks and Goten? Did you guys have a fight? Did you break up?
I think the best part about GT was stripped away because now it's not canon, is that when it was canon, Cooler's in there, which means Cooler is canon. Or was canon. Yes. I fucking love Cooler. I mean...
I love Super Saiyan 4, so...
Can you do something with Cooler? I'm sitting here waiting for something to officially confirm Cooler is canon.
Yeah.
Like, just make it happen.
He's from one of the movies, so... And movie character... Yeah, the movies aren't canon to the show, so...
Yeah, but when GT was canon, that made Cooler canon.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause he's there, he's in final form, and... So, yeah.
I'm just upset Super Saiyan 4 isn't canon anymore.
Haha.
I mean, I like Super Saiyan 4. It doesn't really fit in with the other Super Saiyan forms, but I like Super Saiyan 4. It looks awesome.
It's just a hairy guy.
It's got manly chest hair. Okay?
Manly chest hair. I never explained as to why he's an adult, but Goku's a kid in GT.
Hang on. I think I remember an explanation, because I think I've seen this episode. Okay, so Goku transforms into a great ape,
Mm-hmm.
and then transforms into a golden great ape,
Mm-hmm.
and then he reverts from a golden great ape into Super Saiyan 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just a Super Saiyan 4's natural state.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can't... even if you're a child, you transform into into an adult hairy man.
That's weird. So how the hell does the transformation
I think he gets
come
stuck
about
in
for
that
others?
form for a couple days, for a couple bits. But Vegeta gets it through use of a machine
Oh.
that amplifies his powers. As usual, he doesn't work for it.
Yeah. Which is something that he actually does for once in Resurrection F. It's like, boom! I'm just as strong as Kakarot.
No, you're not. You're always going to be behind him, bro.
Yeah.
If the writers keep it that way.
Yeah. I still don't know why Toriyama doesn't like him. Or didn't like him. It's like, how can you hate Vegeta? It's Vegeta, man.
Vegeta's great.
Vegeta's
But like,
fucking
I
awesome.
think what's his face brought up a good point when he said that everyone excuses Vegeta and forgives him very quickly. But yeah.
Vegeta's badass.
I'm pretty sure Yamcha's the only one that, like, still doesn't trust Vegeta. Everyone trusts Vegeta, and Yamcha's just like, but I'm Yamcha, and
Because
I don't
Yamcha's a
trust you.
cunt. Yeah, I hate Yamcha. So, and another thing I just want to bring up that's really fucking stupid about Resurrection F. So when Frieza lands on the planet, people who are there to fight him are Gohan, Piccolo, Master Roshi, Krillin, and Tien.
Yep.
When Tien lands, he says, I thought I'd leave Yamcha and Chaozu behind because it's far too dangerous. I'm like, fucking Krillin and Master Roshi are there.
Yes, but even Krillin is stronger than Yamcha.
Master Roshi, a character I'm pretty sure in the history of Dragon Ball Z, never fought.
Ever.
Ever.
He was fucking awesome in Dragon Ball, but then Dragon Ball Z didn't do shit.
Didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything besides be a guy who went,
In World's Strongest, I mean, he fought, but that's a movie, so that's not canon. It's like, you know,
in canon,
you
he's
left.
never fought.
It's like, okay, Tien, and you're much stronger than them? I mean, I love Tien, but like...
Tien's great.
You know, it's just like, logic, guys.
Yeah.
Logic. Plus, the ringtone for Krillin's phone is the Nun Piece. I keep saying Nun Piece now. One Piece theme.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like an actual thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah. And it's funny because, like, Krillin's a cop for no reason. And he catches, like, a bunch of thugs. And he's like, hey, you can't go that fast. That's dangerous. He's like, you just robbed a bank! And I'm like, calm your shit, Krillin. And Frieza is about to land on Earth in like an hour. So you know what Krillin wants to do?
What does Krillin
shave his head. He's like, 18, shave my head. While, you know, Frieza's coming, destroying shit. Yeah, shave my head. But no, don't want to hear it. Shave my head.
Don't want to hear it. Shave my head, girl.
And then as he flies off, she's just like, he's so cool. And I think the whole cinema erupted in laughter. But I just want to say, as bad as that movie was, and I didn't really enjoy it, the fucking atmosphere of being in there was just awesome. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. Like, usually when you go to a movie, you just sit there in silence and no one really talks. But here, all the conversation around me was just about Dragon Ball Z. And, like, it was like...
Awesome.
Hopefully it's going to be like that for Star Wars.
Just sitting there, I have found my people.
So, we should probably end this
Yes, we should probably end this now.
You cut me off too soon.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of discussion about The Force Awakens.
Okay.
The trailer.
The trailer, yes.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was like, I recorded a reaction
Yeah.
that I'm going to upload after this.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've already uploaded mine.
Yep.
I should say. Yes. I can't wait for this fucking movie. Still
Fair warning though, my reaction is kind of dull. It's just me sitting there, kind of just watching it.
Yeah.
Sometimes saying things and asking questions.
And then right at the end, I'm like, well, I'm still not excited. Like, just sub-level is...
That...
I mean, I'm excited because it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
But not much beyond that.
That trailer made me more excited, honestly.
Yeah.
That was just... Oh my god. It was really cool to hear Kylo Ren's voice.
Yes.
He sounds
Kylo Ren.
awesome.
He's a Darth Vader fanboy, it seems.
Yeah, he has a Tumblr blog full of Vader
Space
gifs.
Tumblr.
Hashtag Vader is Bay. I stole that from Andre, by the way.
I hope Luke and Kylo Ren have a lightsaber battle at some point.
That's if Luke is even in the movie.
Yeah, true. It's kind of weird how it's not in any of the trailers, with the exception of him putting his hand on.
That's because
R2.
I feel like he's gonna have a final climactic battle. He's just gonna jump in at the end and be like, "What up? Save the day. I'm out."
Yeah, he's probably gonna have a beard. I think.
I like the whole thing that how Han says the stories about the Jedi and stuff, and it's like, oh, there's stories now.
Yeah,
they're all true, and that's just cool considering New Hope.
Yeah,
where he's just like, what are you talking about? False mumbo jumbo, what that?
Yeah, exactly.
And he's so character growth.
I forget how many years this is set after Return of the Jedi.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
And not enough years for
2 years.
2 years, and they've aged in that time,
Yeah.
and that's enough time to make the stories of the Jedi stories.
Yeah. 2 years. No.
Yeah.
1 week.
2 days.
1 minute. A second.
A millisecond. A jiffy.
Grant Gustin.
No, a jiffy. You can't get any quicker than that. A jiffy is actually a millionth of a second.
Grant Gustin.
Grant Gustin. Okay, yeah, Grant Gustin. It takes place, Grant Gustin, after Return of the Jedi. You heard it here first.
Why did it feel like we were having some kind of weird fucked up game of Cards Against Humanity that's not actually fucked up at all?
I know.
Yeah, so, excited for that. Yeah. We'll be reviewing that on BabbleOn 5.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's going to be 5 of us.
Yep. Oh, you mean the movie, not the trailer. Right, okay. Just make sure.
Yeah, no. The movie.
Just make sure.
The movie. Yeah, because I guess we just reviewed the trailer.
Yeah,
then.
we did, kind of.
So, yeah. Cool trailer. Yeah. Thumbs
nice
up.
Trailer. Amazing trailer. Most beautiful trailer I've seen in a while. Better not end up like Age of Ultron.
Grant Gustin trailer.
Grant Gustin trailer.
Yep. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. What are we doing next week, Tim?
Next week? What are we doing next week?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We're in that rut. We just don't know what to do.
Well, we'll think about it.
We'll think about it
at some point.
We'll think about it, like, literally Grant Gustin before the podcast.
Yeah, like Grant Gustin before the podcast.
Like, we'll hit the button, we won't know what we're doing.
Like, on the Gustin.
Yeah. That's going to be a new measurement of time.
Spur, it'll be spur of the Gustin. That's how we measure time now.
Yes.
We measure time through Grant Gustins.
What we should do
Yep.
for these, until we come up with an idea, which, let's face it, we probably won't, we should move the podcast to another day and compare the episode of The Flash to the episode of Arrow.
That's if I get caught up.
Together. You should.
Yeah.
By next week. I'm pretty sure you would.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, I know I could.
Shut up. But you have
Come on, man.
You have internet at home, so...
You got the DVD.
Yes, but I don't have season 4 on DVD.
That's why when you come up with the podcast, we watch the episodes.
Shut your mouth. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, guys.
We're gonna go now.
He's an idiot. We're gonna get going. But we'll see you Sunday.
Yep.
For The Woman Who Lived.
That's
gonna be interesting.
Yep.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Yep.
Probably not.
But yeah.
Looking forward to seeing what happens with a shielder. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next part. Until then, remember, we're switching up.
What do you say first up?
Take care.
Take care.
See ya.
Goodbye.